Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first live stream I've done on this channel in quite a while. I think it's the first one I've done on this year's FIFA. Please, first of all, let me know that the quality of audio and the quality of the video is okay. I have done a mess around with my microphone. I think I realised why it's been sounding so weird recently. And I think I knocked the setting. So it was just taking global sound from all over the place. Like, it was taking sound from 360 all the way around the mic, instead of just focusing on the one source, which of course is my voice. So I don't know how I've managed to flick it onto the wrong setting, but hopefully it's on the right setting. But yes, we're here. I got a few hours on this fine Friday evening, and we are gonna play some FIFA. Obviously, it's been a week since the last video. Apologies for that. Like I said in the community post, I was sorry, drinking some tea. I'm glad the audio sounds perfect, because the first video I used this mic with, it sounded incredible. I thought, wow, I've got myself the best mic ever. Props to my fiance for getting me it for Christmas. And then it just sort of went weird for a few videos, and I thought, what on earth has happened here? And after fiddling around with it forever, I think I've sorted it, so that's good to know. But yeah, we're here, picking off straight from where we left off in the last episode, which of course was the finale to Season 2, where we already had automatic promotion. We were trying to get to the FA Cup final, couldn't quite manage it, and we skipped forward into June to sort of wrap everything up. And I thought, you know, it's very tiring and very, very tedious doing the season-to-season episodes in like an edited cut, because there's so much you need to do. It's such a long video, and as you guys mentioned in the Google form, a lot of the feedback I got was shorter videos. So I figured a video like this, where I want to get all the pre-season, all the transfer stuff done and out the way in one go, in one sort of video, the logical thing would be to do a live stream. So that's why I've waited pretty much a week. I was just waiting for a time in the week where I had time to do a live stream. It was going to be tomorrow, but I ended up having some time tonight, so I thought, let's just jump straight on it. And of course, I can get advice off you guys, advice on signings. I already have an idea on what we're going to do with our kit. Might even change the crest as well. We'll see about that. But yeah, we are here, end of the season, ready to jump straight in. And where do we start? Well, let's start with the contracts we've got expiring, excuse me. So 4 players are due to leave the club in the next couple of weeks. Stephen McCulloch, of course, is an OG, someone who come back in and did a great job for us, but unfortunately I don't think is going to be joining us on the step up to the next level. So he's going to be going. Morgan Clarkson is a promising centre-back, but he just doesn't have the stats and the pace and the agility I want in a centre-back. So he's going to be going as well. And then Musa Sonko, of course, a player who has done his part, especially in the first season, played a big part in periods to help us along. Again, another one who's just not quite good enough in terms of his overall to step up to the championship. The only player who I'm thinking of extending contracts is Theo Tucker. And I mentioned this at the end of the last episode, and I want to see what you guys in the comments think. What do we do with Theo Tucker? Because I feel like we need a better goalkeeper than 65 overall. But we also could always just be that little bit more protected with a backup goalkeeper. So I think we reward Tucker for his great work and sign him on so he can be a part of the championship squad. But I do think we need to go out looking for an actual first choice goalkeeper. So I think that's definitely something that we need to do. But let me know in the comments whatever you think. You know, maybe you guys think we should just, you know, fob him off, get rid of him. But I think we sign him on. I think he's an OG. He's been there from the start, and he's been fantastic. Big thanks and a big up to all the guys in the comments. I think I've seen 2 people from South Africa, which is absolutely insane. I'm not going to try and pronounce your names because I might butcher them, but thank you for joining me. Thanks to Dan. We're not doing face cam in FIFA, but I am going to start doing them in F1, I think, so you can see how concentrated I am when racing with the wheel. Leal Jord, let's go. Hello to you. Herm another great name. Hello to you. So yeah, hello to everyone who's joined another one from South Africa as well, which is awesome. Just a random question, how great was your day at It was absolutely amazing. It was our 15th away game that I've ever been to, and the first one where I saw us win. So, greetings from Germany. Well, thank you so much for joining me from Germany. Yeah, it was the first time I'd seen us ever win away from home at the 15th attempt. Isn't that crazy? And it was on penalties at Old Trafford, and we didn't even... Let me tell you the story. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Sit back and enjoy. I'm going to tell you guys a story. So, I think it was 2 or 3 days before the United game, I put a tweet out. And I put a tweet out on Twitter, and I just said, if anybody happens to have 2 Manchester United tickets, please, please, please let me know. I was going to pay for 2 Man United tickets, which would have probably come to about 90 quid. And anyway, a couple of podcasts, a couple of guys I know shared it. Nothing come of it. So I thought, we've tried. I wasn't expecting anything. We're not going to go to United. Anyway, Friday morning, the morning of the game, I got a tweet from this guy's father. So you guys might know, Borough right back, Anthony Dijksteel. I got a message on Twitter from his dad saying, I have 2 tickets, here's my number. And he gave me his mobile number, and I thought, this is dodgy. This is someone pretending to be Anthony Dijksteel's dad, and he's going to try and get me to basically pay him 90 quid for 2 tickets, and I'm never going to hear from him again. As it was, I heard from a few sources. It was him. It is his account. It is his number. I started WhatsApping him, and he said, you can have the tickets for free. All you need to do is drive down to Old Trafford, meet us outside the ground, and I'll give you the 2 tickets. So I said to Liv, my fiance, I was like, shall we drive up to Man United on a Friday night without tickets and trust this random guy who's apparently Anthony Dijksteel's dad? Anyway, we drove all the way up there. We got caught in so much traffic. We got there with 20 minutes to go. It took us 4 hours to get there. This was last Friday. And literally, just before the game was about to start, I got a tap on the shoulder, and it was Anthony Dijksteel's dad. And, yeah, it was true. And he gave us 2 free tickets. So we basically went from not going to Manchester United 12 hours before to getting in for free on the night, just by a Borough player's dad. Just being amazing and the nicest goodwill gesture. And yeah, not only did we get in for free, we got great seats, we sat with his family, and we saw Borough win on penalties at Old Trafford. That's a story to tell the grandkids. I thought I'd just share that with you. Anyway, let's move on. When will you be live? I don't know when I'll be live, honestly. It's something that just sort of happens as and when I can. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, goalkeeper then. So, Dan, it's mad that your goalkeeper isn't higher rated than my guy from the academy. Yeah, I know, yeah. I think it's because Theo is quite old. He's 27. So, you know, he was 25 when we started. So he was already kind of, you know, in his peak. Not a young player. But I am going to offer him an extension. I think he deserves that. Up the Borough. Absolutely, Owen. Up the Borough. God, I hope we win against Derby tomorrow. But here he is. Let's get Theo Tucker in and reward him with an extension. I think we might have to be honest with him here and try and basically say you're not going to be the starting goalkeeper anymore. I'm going to say important, and we might be able to keep him happy by keeping him on the bench. Just checking back that the game looks okay. Looks a bit jittery there on my end. Let me know if it starts buffering or looks a little bit jittery. Do let me know. Anyway, important. 2 years. I think's a good extension. Just let me know how the game looks, guys. If the bit rate's a little bit high, I will try and mess around with that. It looks fine on OBS, but I don't know if that's going to follow suit on YouTube. Release clause. Oh god, yeah. Let's accept that. Let's not forget that we are in a negotiation. Yeah, I don't think it's letting me change anything. Now we've started the stream. Hopefully it sorts itself out. 2,700 watts he's on. We'll reward him with an increased wage. And I think we'll also reward him with a 25,000 signing on bonus. I think that's fair. He seems happy to stay with us. Yeah, I wonder if it's just because of the animations with the actual player faces and everything. Might be alright once we're actually in a in-game scenario. Just checking to see if there's anything I can change. Video bitrate, right. Let me try and increase the bitrate. I've just made some tweaks. Hopefully it stops being jittery. We'll find out anyway. But we've got Theo Tucker signed on, which is good. I think now the best thing is to try and see what areas of our squad we need to invest in. I think that's... And stream status has now gone to good, so I'm hoping that's going to fix itself. See how it goes. See how it goes. We'll see how it goes anyway. Luckily, with it being a post-season video, there's not going to be too much happening in terms of gameplay and stuff. So, where should we improve the squad then? Because we've got... It really keeps lagging. Hope it's not my laptop being rubbish. Going to move it through these and see what it's like when it feeds back on my end. Yeah, looks like it's flicking between tabs okay. So it looks like it might be okay. I'm going to just fiddle around with my Wi-Fi and that just to make sure that give it the best possible chance. So where do we improve then in terms of this squad? Not only for depth, but where can we actually improve the squad? What part of the squad would you guys say is not championship level? Obviously, a goalkeeper. And what we'll do is we'll go through this and actually set up scout reports at the same time. So we're not going to miss anything. I don't know what all these players are. We're just going to recall the scouts. Because there's 48 players on there that I'm not... I'm really not bothered. We are going to completely start from scratch. So we'll get them back. And we'll actually wait until they're back. Because there's no one else we want to sign on. Formation-wise, I don't want to change the formation. It's a formation that I'm settled on. It's a formation it's a formation I've settled on. It's a formation I don't want to change. I feel like we're playing well in this formation. It suits the personnel. It suits me. So I don't want to change that too much. And I don't want to do it to try and force players in. If we try and force players in, and it affects the team. I'd rather, if a player's not going to play, we just get rid of him. So, let's see if we've got our scouts back. So we have. So, first of all, let's get rid of these instructions. And let's go straight in with a goalkeeper. Contract-wise, I'm not too bothered. I know keepers live longer, so to speak, but I would like a goalkeeper that's relatively young. And he has to be first team quality. Simple as that. And in terms of the scouts, Finley Thompson can go out to Europe, England, pretty standard. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Ardy. Ardy? You're to you. And we'll send our second best scout, Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, if anyone's a wrestling fan. We'll send him out to... where produces good goal? Italy. Italy normally produce good keepers, don't they? So we'll send them two out. And we'll go back through squad hub. So left back, Elijah Woodhouse has proven to be a better centre-back than left back. And we do have Rob Hunt and Escobar. Now Escobar I feel is good enough to be a championship left back. Hunt, not sure. One player that we almost had a couple of seasons back, who I wish we didn't miss out on, I don't know why I didn't jump on it, was Steven Sessegnon. He's 23-year-old, 71 rated. He's a right back actually, but I'm sure he can play both. We've still got a full... Yeah, and he can. So we could convert him to a left back and go back in for Steven Sessegnon. He's got the sprint speed, the agility, the acceleration, all the stats that I like. So he's a consideration as someone we can convert to a backup left back, I think. Obviously, Hunt is there. Escobar is there. I think we're okay. Sutton's retiring anyway. Centre-back. Obviously, Woodhouse is a centre-back. I think we're going to keep him there. Josh Tucker, Scott Reese. That's it. So I think we could look to get a championship quality centre-back. Someone who's played at that level. Someone with experience in that level. I know we did have a little look at Nathan Wood, but he's only 68 rated actually. We might need someone a little bit, you know, Reese has better stats than that. So I think we could still maybe, you know, we are making the step up. We have to try and push the squad. And I don't know what the budget's going to be, of course, but, you know, we need to be as prepared as possible. So I think we go with a centre-back. Only the one. I think we only need one centre-back. And I like them to be quick. I like my centre-backs to be quick. Just because of how the AI play on this game. They try and pass the ball around the penalty box. They try and turn and shoot as quickly as they can. There's not much else to them. So for me, as long as our centre-backs got pace, I think we'll be okay. We don't want to put too many check boxes in the in the searches because we might not get many players back. James Chester. Not a bad shout, Laura. Not a bad shout. Right back, of course, we've got James Wilding. He will be definitely going up to the championship as our first choice right back. Kamoglu, I think, might become more of a backup right back. We have been playing him on the left and the right. But, of course, we are going to have a fully fit squad going at this season. So I think Kamoglu could step back in to being a backup right back. Might save us a bit of money there. Central defensive midfielder, we've got these two. I think these two are absolutely fine. Liam Kinsella deserves to start up as our first choice in him. He is incredible, one of the best players we've signed. And Archie Collins, to be fair to him, hasn't had much of a chance, but he's a very good backup. He's only one overall less, and he's only 23, so he could be someone for the future. Again, another position we don't have to spend money on. We don't have to invest. You know, we're looking at the future. We might already have the players here to do that. Isaiah Jones is on each wing. I've not actually enjoyed playing with Isaiah Jones. In real life, he's absolutely unreal, but unfortunately, FIFA couldn't predict how unreal he'd be. So, I don't know what to do with Isaiah Jones. I don't know if I might transfer list him. I just don't feel like 63 rated. You know, he's a good player who got us through that second half of the season, but I don't think he's going to be good enough for us. I mean, Makarios Stamanakis, I know one of you guys was mentioned in the comments. There he is. He's back from injury. He's only 62 rated, but he feels like a 70 rated player. He really does. And look at all the positions he can play in. I think we've just got to keep playing Stamanakis, keep developing him, I think we've got a real talent in our hands. So I think Stamanakis will be our first choice. Although we could still improve in that position. I know someone did put in the comments left wing. Even if it's backup, if we can get another left wing in, I might let Isaiah Jones go. So yeah, what we'll do. I know Marcus Brown was someone we looked at. I really like Marcus Brown. I like him as a person. I like him as a player. And I think he deserves a chance at championship level. And we have to be realistic. We can't go spending a ton of money on loads of championship players. I think Marcus Brown definitely will be willing to come to us. So I think he could be the left mid we're looking for. I'm going to bed since I'm pretty tired for my internship football. But have a good evening. Go Borough. Love that. Love that. Don't worry. The stream will be published and on the channel straight after we finished for you to go back and and check up on where you jumped out. So thank you very much for joining me from Germany. Herm Unbekannt, if I have just completely butchered that. So I think Nathan Wood, Marcus Brown could be a potential left mid, but we may as well, just chuck a winger in there. Chuck a winger in there, I think. I find wingers are like some of the most exciting players to shop for. They really are. And you know how we like to play pacey, first team quality. That's all I want. Someone who's good enough to step into the team and is quick. Anyway, moving on then. So we've covered centre defensive mid, left mid. So central midfield, obviously. Oh well, Cam, should I say? Again, we're covered. Absolutely covered. Luca Talbot, he is 31. I still think we can get another season out of him. I think he's an OG. He's a player I love, probably my favourite player in this team. And I really want to keep Talbot for another season. 71 rated. More than good enough. So yeah, Luca Talbot, first choice Cam. Don't need to change that. And I think someone did mention Kleber Almeida. One of the few players I've not quite clicked with yet. I don't know what it is. And he's not done great with his stats, but there's still potential in him. He's a little Brazilian, only 20, 70. I think we just need to find his strengths and play to his strengths and just try and get our head around the best way to utilise Kleber Almeida. But he's definitely worth keeping. And again, I think we're all right at Cam. Obviously, we've also got Toby Seymour there if we have an injury crisis. Right mid. Now, Ignacio Mendoza. Look at the state of him. He is without doubt our most valuable player. He is without doubt probably our best player stat-wise, best player potential. He's already worth over 5.5 million. His value's gone up 150%, and he's 19. So he is our first choice right mid. If we keep playing him, God knows the sky's the limit for this guy. And he didn't even come through the academy. We just happened to pick him off of a free agent list, which is absolutely bonkers. So yeah, Mendoza, first choice. List has been playing up front. I think we're going to keep him up front because of how quick he is. Which means with McCulloch leaving, Sonko leaving, we need a right mid. So I think, again, with that winger that we've just shopped for, I think someone else to go on the right behind Mendoza or to compete with Mendoza is a good idea. And then up front, now this is interesting because we've got 3 strikers, but which ones would you say are good enough for the championship? Of course, a bit like Luca Talbot, we've got Bradley Seymour, the club captain, another OG. He's 73 overall now. He is 31. Again, like Talbot, I think it's fair we give him one more season. I'd love these two to still be with us if we got to the Premier League. But we'd have to get there straight away, and they are getting older, so we'll see. But, yeah, Bradley Seymour, we're going to keep him. Casey Dunn has started to show signs of what he can do, but he is loanless. I still think a loan could be good enough for Casey Dunn. He is up to 61 rated. He does finally have a number, and he is only 17, so plenty of time for him to get better. And then we've got Chris Kane, who's been absolutely class for us, and again, someone I feel like deserves a chance. He is 28. He is only 66 rated. So, do we need another striker? Do we need a proven championship striker just to help us, get over that line and just guarantee goals. We've got Seymour, we've got List, we've got Kane. Maybe we do. Maybe it is worth just seeing with the budget we may or may not have what kind of strikers they're out there. Because I don't think we'll be able to afford all of these anyway, but we may as well see what we can do. So first team quality and someone who's prolific, I think, is a good idea. So we'll go with the striker. Hello, Casper. I may have butchered that. I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed. Have a look at the players that we've currently got in the transfer hub. So we've got Martin Piero. God, I'd love to have Martin Piero in the Borough team. I don't know how much he'd cost. Oh my God, he costs a lot. A couple of cams, of course, who wouldn't want to come to us when we were in League One. Nathan Wood. Kyler Renz is still a free agent. Is he going to be good enough? I don't quite know. Memo Rodriguez, another free agent. Potentially can play all across the midfield. If we do want a striker, we could go in for Liam Delap on loan. That's a sort of low risk signing. Someone who's very good, got good potential, very quick. I think he would. I think he'd happily join us on loan, actually. If we asked him to, once we are in the Championship. So I think Liam Delap could fix that striker hole to get him in, and he wouldn't mourn it if he wasn't playing. He could go back to Man City. Doesn't hurt us. Same with Marcus Brown, obviously Fowler and Balogun, someone who's signed for Borough in real life. Another one who I think we could get on loan potentially. Think he was a free agent who, yeah, we didn't quite catch in time. Who else have we got? Francis Eza. Yeah, too late for him. We've lost all scout data on him. Jordan Jones. No, not feeling that now. We're in the Championship. Stephen Walker, not feeling that. Luke Jackcott, not feeling that. Ryan Longman, nope. Jerry Yates, potentially. We've got obviously Andros Sparar. He's Slovenian, of course. Love to have Sparar. He's all round. He is 29 though, so getting on a little bit. So yeah, we've got some good players there. We've got some good players. But I feel like we're in a good position there. We've got all of our scouts sorted. And yeah, we can move on. Of course, another place that we cannot forget is our youth academy, which is absolutely stacked. Look at the players we've got in this academy. Now, some of these guys I think could be absolutely amazing. Zach Morris has finally changed his position to a striker. So he's now 58 rated. He's only 16. I think a lot of these kids could definitely come up and be loaned out. So exciting times with a packed academy as well. Anyway, let's fly through. And we are at the end of the season. So we'll say farewell and thank you for your services to the three OGs that were Stephen McCulloch, Morgan Clarkson and Musa Sonko. They are leaving. And there we go. So, board is delighted with his performance. So there should be FA Cup semi-final and winning the the league title. And they want us to keep it. Imagine that as a plot twist. After all that, we get sacked. Can you imagine? But no, we are going into the Championship. Hello from Georgia. Wow, you guys are coming from all over the place. Charlie, like your career mode. Thank you very much. Sebastian Esposito. I have never heard of him. It does depend a lot on our budget, though. I'm hoping that the board can give us a good budget. Even though it is our club as well. We should be able to just pick our own budget. But I am looking forward to changing the kits. I think we might change the crest as well. And pre-season tournament. Now this, I think, is even more important now we're in the Championship. Every little couple of million quid, I think, will help. So the question is, which one do we take part in? They're all equally as difficult, but the one in the middle offers the most money. European Shield, 20 teams we recognise. Not really. Hanover, maybe. Malmo. Copenhagen. Again, not that difficult. So yeah, none of them, Thomas, look particularly difficult. I think we go for the one with the most money. I think yeah, that's logical. Hello from Canada. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. We've got people from all over the place coming. I love it. A Derby relegated. Don't get me started. I've spent the last couple of weeks arguing with Derby fans continuously. I'm glad that the Borough thing's sorted now. I was getting tired of it, getting tired of them blaming us for apparently trying to liquidate the club. You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't like Derby. I don't like them as a club. I don't like. They're a rival at the end of the day, so I don't want to see them get liquidated. I don't think any club should wish that upon anyone, or any fan should wish that on any club. And I don't think they'll get relegated. I think they're going to do it. I think they are going to pull off the Great Escape. As much as it pains me to say it, I think you've got to just applaud the job Rooney's done with an unbelievably paper-thin squad. I think you can only applaud him for what he's done, and I honestly think Derby are going to stay up. And I think the only reason for it is because Reading are so bad. I think Reading are so bad, they're allowing Derby to catch them. I think Cardiff are out of sight. Peterborough and Barnsley are absolutely horrendous. So I think it's between Derby and Reading, and at the minute you've got a fancy Derby. Reading can't sack the manager, because if they do, they'll get a points deduction, which is crazy, I know. So I honestly think Derby will catch Reading. Generally. And as much as I see Derby as a rival, I don't like them too much. You kind of got to hold your hands up and say, well done, Rooney, for doing, because what he's done is nothing short of a miracle. So yeah, it's one of them, innit? If they stay up, they deserve to stay up. It'll be an incredible story. Anyway, we can edit our club first. So let's do that. Are we going to get any information regarding our budget? No, we've just got the teams that we're going to be playing in the pre-season tournament. And let's take this opportunity to edit our club. So, obviously we didn't use the away kit, as I made a complete blunder of that last season. So, what we are going to do is get a new home kit. And I already have a home kit in mind. And I'm taking it, and I'm taking inspiration from a club in the MLS, whose kit I really like. So I've already made my mind up. So we're not going to be fiddling around with the kit editor too much, because I already have a good idea. But I know exactly what kind of kit I want to go for. And this season, we're going stripes. We're going stripes, I know. Can you believe it? We've had a black kit, pretty much straight black, for a long time, but we are going to change it. We are going to keep the same crest, but we're going to change the primary colour. What's the closest colour to what I'm kind of looking for? It's not that. Ooh, kinda. Nope. None of these match the closest one's that. But it's not that yellow. So I can't go with that. Yeah, I'm going to keep it with that. Can we change the... We could change the... Oh, no, we can't, because it changes the whole bloody thing, doesn't it? That's so annoying that the crest shape defines what's also in the crest. So we'll keep that. You know, let's start. I mean, I'll have to change the thumbnail and everything. I can't bother doing that. So we are going to be changing the kit. And I know which kit it is. And I'm going to change it. And as I'm changing it, if any of you guys can tell me what MLS kit you think it's based off of, and if someone gets it right, I will give you a congratulatory shout out. There you go. I know. How kind am I? So you guys will probably, and hopefully, catch on exactly what kind of team we're basing it off. And I think that kit could be absolutely perfect But what I'm kind of looking for... Let me have a look, see if there's any others. Oh, that's... Oh, I like that, though. That could be like a modern twist on it, actually, with the... I dig that, actually. But yeah. See what you think the kit is. I don't think any of these other ones really... Oh, that's smart, though, isn't it? Ooh, no. No, we're going stripes, because then, you know, I want to see if you guys recognise the kit. So, we're going with that. And the colour scheme... It is black. However, the secondary colour is something like that. And the tertiary colour is something like... Not like that. That's not gold at all. Does anyone know what MLS kit I'm basing this off of yet? I don't really want to go with that colour, but that's probably the closest I'm going to get. Why does that one look so yellow? It looks more green than anything. Can any of these be close? No, not really. I'll go with that. So does anyone know what MLS club this is? Come on. Someone must know what club this is. Come on. That one. No, that one. We'll go with that. Come on, guys. Someone must know what MLS club we're basing this off of. Come on. Someone must know. Come on, someone must know. What name and number should we go for? Can we go with a very dark? That might make commentating an absolute nightmare, actually. We'll go with white. Keep it simple. It is obvious. They've won the MLS recent. Well, I don't know recent, but... Come on, guys. Someone must know it. Oh, God, that looks way too bright. Oh, what does that look like from a distance? That looks alright, actually. Yeah, I'll stick with that. That looks alright from a distance. Hey, there we go. Yaffet. If I might have butchered you, I do apologize. It's Atlanta. Atlanta. That's the one. There we go. We got there in the end, guys. Atlanta. Yes. Atlanta, yeah, their kit. I love their kit. And of course, we are going to go Adidas with the away kit as well. And like season one, I'd like to go back to a crazy away kit, something very different. Where the heck are the Adidas kits? At the top, Umbro. Oh, there we go, Adidas. Right, so we need to go with something a little bit more crazy with the Adidas. But which one? I like something a little bit more out there. Did I? Oh, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, we're going stripes. Going stripes. Why not? Why not? Do something different, eh? I really want to go with something a little bit absolutely crazy. Or do we go with stripe, just a different stripe pattern? I know what kind of away kit I'm going for, though. And again, oh, look at that. That looks so good with it. How that goes around our badge. That looks flipping epic. But you guys will see, I'm also kind of basing this off of Atlanta's away. I'm nicking Atlanta's, you know, stuff completely because their kits are just amazing. Where's this? Oh, the stripes. The stripes are on the... So I think you either go really heavy on the gold and have that tint of gold with the away kit. That's 2 orange. Go with that, and then tertiary, I'm guessing is the middle colour? Yeah, it doesn't really, can't really see it making much of a difference, but... Oh, it's the Adidas. There we go. Maybe? Now we've picked our colours, though, I think that'll give us a better idea of what kits will look like. That's nice. That's smart, striped. Yeah, white and gold. White and gold kit. Yeah. I did a Middlesbrough career mod last season. I did. Yeah, I did it last season on last year's FIFA, and it went really, really well. I guess it was one of the best career mods, or the best career mod I've ever done on the channel, to be fair. I like that, actually. See, I like that because of how it goes under the badge. But I like that because of the faded stripes. Ooh, I tell you what, look at that. Look at them kits. Nice. Home kit, red and black. Which, let's be fair. In Season 1 and Season 2, we've always had red and black kits. It's been mainly black with a touch of red. This season, it's still mainly black, except the red is a striped red. But maybe it's because we're champions of League One and we want to show that champion. Touch of gold. And then the away kit, again, gold. Full striped with like a white and faded. I think that looks class. I like that. I'm happy with that. And I thank whoever from Atlanta, whoever from Atlanta, designed their kit, because they've inspired me with mine. It does look a bit like LA Galaxy, actually. Yeah, we're going full MLS, aren't we? Atlanta and LA Galaxy. But at least when we're playing away, we'll look absolutely smart as. Now the question is, the stadium. Now, what do we do about Ionopolis? Now, do we upgrade it now that we're in the Championship, or do we wait until we get to the Premier League and then we change it? And no, unfortunately, I don't think you can change the keeper kits. I don't know if it changes automatically depending on your home and away kit, or if it's just random. I don't know. But what should we do then about Ionopolis? Should we upgrade the stadium for the Championship season? Is it time for an upgrade, or would you guys say we wait until we're in the Premier League? Look at that for it. Oh my god, that ground looks sick. Look at that. Oh my word, that ground looks insane. Sanderson Park. It's not going to be called that. 53,000 seater. Oh my word, look at that ground. You guys think wait until Prem? Yeah, we're getting that. Wait until Prem. Enter the Prem like Brentford with like a brand new stadium. Cool, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm just shopping at the minute. I love that. That stadium's amazing. I'm just shopping. Don't worry. I'm not gonna go for it yet. But we've got some pretty good choices there, haven't we? But we'll keep our lovely little Ionopolis. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Stands. I still like the red. The seat. I think let's there we go. Yeah, one more season. See, oh god, now a lot of people are coming in and saying upgrade it. Oh man. See, a lot of people said keep the seat, and now everyone's saying upgrade it. No. I think we do it in the Premier League. I think we wait until we're in the big time, then we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do that. That's our motivation to get to the Premier League. We have to get there. We'll get that 150, 200 million pounds, whatever it is you get to get into the Prem. We spend it on a new ground. There you go. That's what we'll do. So there we go. Kits look unreal. Stadium still, as always, still looks unreal. And there we go. So, we are ready and waiting to go for Season 3. Scouts are hopefully doing their work. Let's see if we get a... Oh my word, is that it? Wow, the chairman has done us over dirty. 5 million. That is it. We're going to have to win this pre-season tournament. Because then we'll get 8 million. That's absolutely shocking. We've been... How, you know, if we get promoted with 5 million transfer budget, then good grief. Because we're competing with some ginormous clubs in this league. Anyway, let's see where we're at then. Oh my god, critical. Critical. A critical priority. This is... We have to abide by this. Make £4.3 million from youth player sales. Wow. We have to do that this season. Oh no, remaining season's 2. So that includes next season. I feel like if we don't do that, we get sacked. So we better do that. I feel like Stamanakis or Mendoza might have to be sacrificed for us to do that. But Mendoza's already like 5 million. So that's fine. 2 players in Youth Academy assigned to a defender. I don't think we have any defenders in our Youth Academy. Do we? Are they all attackers? Oh, they're all attackers. Oh, Christ. Oh, we've got one. We've got Nelson. Right. Okay. We'll have to dip back in to the Youth Academy to get that second defender. Oh my word. I tell you what, the board are absolutely... I mean, what they're doing here, they're throwing the gauntlet down high for both of these. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating. What on earth is this? God. Right, okay, well, we're going to have to sign 3 of our players from the academy then, aren't we? With the best potential. Even if we sign them and then loan them. That could be that. We have a brand exposure one, with us now being in the championship. Get 15 games with at least 1 goal scored. Not a problem with this team. Nothing continental. They want us to... Wow, they want us to finish mid-table in the championship. I think that's doable. Quite easily. I think we'll do that. FA Cup, I think so. It's low, though, so... The club aren't actually that bothered about how we get on in the championship. They're more bothered about the money we save and the youth we get through. Which is crazy, really. But oh my word, I mean, that is just... What are we meant to do with that? It's a good job we've got very good players here already, isn't it? That's absolutely crazy. And you're right, yeah, we've got to win this. We've got to win this pre-season tournament. We've got to. Could be the difference. The difference. Anyway, right, what are you guys saying? Free agents from the Premier League. Okay, let's have a look. Let's just... free agents. I don't think you can choose... Can you choose leagues? Oh, you can choose leagues. Any free agents come out of the Prem? Nope, it's just listed every single free agent on the game, obviously. Right, okay. Goalkeeper. Let's try and save money where we can. And see if any of these goalkeepers stand out. There are a lot of keepers. Oh my word. I'm just going to flick through these and see if any names or any stats stand out. Areola. He was at Fulham, I think. But he's 30, so... Age max 26. Great idea. As if the max age goes up to 50. What player on this game is going to be 50? Right, I'll say 27. 27. That's really not narrowed it down. Right, let's just flick through these. Any stats stand out? His stats stand out. He's not bad. Baroa? He's got a few green stats, hasn't he? But I don't think he's going to be particularly great. Say he would be a good goalkeeper to get on loan. Oh, Sol Bryn. He's been released by Borough. Wow. Imagine getting like a Darren Randolph on loan or something like that. So I remember when Borough had Darren Randolph on loan and he was absolutely quality. But whether he'd come to us, I don't know. None of these are standing out. Let's have scroll past someone. None of them stand out, really. I have a feeling Darren Randolph might be cracking on a little bit. He's not even in the game. He's not even in the game anymore. Oh wow. Okay then. Let's see what our let's see what our scouts have. Let's see if our scouts have come up with anyone. Obviously, it's their job to do it. So, any good goalkeepers in here then? Let's see. Anyone? No, they are all absolutely horrendous. What are we doing, lads? What are we doing? Is this the best you guys could come up with? None of them keepers look remotely good. What's Finley Thompson got? Ah, Iofa, the guy who refused to join us at the start of last season and then scored no goal in the opening game. Lol. Josh Bowler, yeah. Some good players in here. Oh wow, he's good for 30-year-old, isn't he? Not a chance. Yeah, we might have to be very, 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 very clever with how we do business, and who we get from where at what price. We can't just say, I want a big player, let's throw money at him. We just can't do it. We're gonna have to be very, very clever about what we do. I think sometimes we've aimed for players who are potentially too good. We need to be realistic. Let's see if there are. Let's just go goalkeepers. Let's see if there's any backup Premier League goalkeepers. We might even have to go for a championship goalkeeper. Actually, 36. Whew. Oh, yeah, Allison. Easy. I wonder if there's any young keepers, like young goalkeepers, who we could bring in. Because it is, we are a team. We like to bring young players in. We don't want to just go for someone who's old. And oh, man, Edison's... Look at that, 91 rated. Christ. Look at they're all old as hell. Oh, Dean, I'd love to. But look at 84 rated. I'd love to. We got him in our Middlesbrough career mode, didn't we? Karius! No. There must be... I feel like they're all going to be way too good for us. I think one of you guys in the chat mentioned this kid. Okonkwo. Contract's expiring in 12 months. Let's get him scouted. See what he's about. Runnison? 28. Zach Steffen? He won't be getting a game for City. I can assure you he won't be getting a game for City. He's 28, but, you know, we could be the type of move that could be great for him. Bournemouth keeper Mark Travers. I don't think he'd come to us, to be honest. I think he's their first choice. He could be a regen. This kid could be a regen. Christian Visser. He looks like a regen to me. So we may as well take the risk and scout Freddie Woodman. I rated him when he was at Swansea. So we'll yeah, a couple of keepers that we've scouted there. Championship. Any goalkeepers in our league who Oh, Luke Daniels. No, not a chance. Oh, Gazaniga. What a keeper he is. What a keeper. Oh, God. After what he did against QPR in midweek. Nope. Sorry, Lumley. Not a chance. Not a chance. Ainsley Pears. Used to be in Borough's Academy. Bit of a connection there. Left Borough for Blackburn, of course. Again, we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. We can't go for any... You know, we can't blow a budget on one keeper. Stojanovic from Borough. No, never really... No, stats are crap. Freddie Wood. Oh wow! Now then, he looks good, and he looks like he could be a regen. Oh, look at his value though. He looks really good, and his value is unbelievable. I think he might be West Brom's new first choice keeper. He's definitely a regen. I think he might be too good of a regen actually. We'll see. Let's see what we've got in other positions then. So, wingers. Dobra. No. Joel Pirro. I mean, he's alright. Janelle Bennett. Stats are a bit up and down. Yeah, we could loan him. Yeah, good point. I think we've got a good chance of getting players who'll actually come to us, whereas before we had no hope whatsoever. Do we go back in for Dominic Iorfa? I mean, he's a really good rated centre back, but of course he fobbed us off, didn't he? Can we forgive him for that? Maybe we can. I'm going to keep him in there because he's Slovenian. Josh Baller, could he make the step up? Maybe. Stephen Walker, no. Marvin Johnson, no. Patrick Roberts, he's a free agent. Oh my God, he's a free agent. Patrick Roberts is a freaking free agent. Oh no, guys. This is giving me Borough FIFA 21 vibes. Do you remember how good of a player he ended up being for us, Patrick Roberts? Oh man. Oh man, we can sign him. Do we reunite with possibly the best player we had in our FIFA 21 career mode? Do we bring in Patrick Roberts? I mean, we saw from the last FIFA. I mean, I think we ended up selling him for like 120 million. Do you remember when we swapped him for Phil Foden? We sold him on to City and got Phil Foden in return. I mean, I think we've got to get Patrick Roberts. He's going to take up a lot of our wage bill, but he's free. And think of the money we could sell him for. He's in that right mid position where we need players. I think we'd be absolutely stupid to let this one slide. I mean, this just gives me FIFA 21 vibes. It really does. I mean, what a moment this is. Liam Delap. Let's just see if he'll... He's not... I don't think he's loan listed anymore. But look at his wages. He's on 46,500 a week. We'd have to split that with City, and that would be at least 23,000 a week. We don't have enough wages. We'd have to commit to complete loans if we were to get Delap and Roberts. I mean, that's our wage budget gone. And they might not even want to loan him, to be honest. But I mean, that's a lot of our loan budget. Delap, is he not that good? Yeah, I mean, is he worth paying 23,000 a week? Because that's probably what it's going to end up being, isn't it? I can't see City letting us have him for anything less than half of the wage bill. Well, what's he doing on £46,500 a week at his age? That is stupid money. I mean, we can shift it quite dramatically, to be fair. But whether he's worth it, I mean, do we go for Fowler and Balogun? Do we try and loan him in? I feel like we are in that very awkward position where we don't have enough budget to buy players, but we need to bring quality in. Do we try and loan in Balogun? He's on half the wage that Delap's on. I think we've got to do it though. I don't think we can waste any time on Patrick Roberts. We have to bring him in. He's in the position. It's a throwback to last FIFA. You guys will know how much he meant to me back in that FIFA. Look at his goddamn stats. He's not as quick as actually I thought he was, but his agility's amazing, and he was a great cam for us back then. He's 26, technical dribbler, finesse shot. I mean, 13,500 is the lowest we can go in. Remember that, 13,500. Well, I can't believe we're going here again. I cannot believe we're going here again. Patrick flipping Roberts, we meet again. Oh god, our kit looks horrendous. Oh god, look at it on the wall. Oh no, that colour looks terrible. Oh no. Yeah, he's got to be, hasn't he? He's got to be crucial. He'll be the highest overall player at the club. I mean, what a signing for us coming up from League One. Again, I'm sorry if it lags a bit with the cutscenes, guys. It seems to do that. 2 years. I'm going to see if we can get him for 3. We might be able to sell him on for a bit when we're in the Premier League, if we get there. 3-year deal, nice. No release clause, which is always good. I think we sold him on for 140 million, but then obviously we got. Oh god, our kit looks horrendous up there in the light. Christ, I feel like I've made a cock up there. Right, well, 13,500 is the lowest they recommended. I'm going to go in at 14. Just, you know, so we're not taking the absolute mickey. I think 50k? Is that a bit much? 40k. Let's just see what he says. He might walk out here. I mean, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? But he hasn't got a club. Oh, wow, okay, great. Great stuff. There he is. Signing number 1. And it's a guy we got in our career mode last FIFA. Patrick Roberts, welcome to FC MAR. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, there's our right mid sorted. Look, we've got Roberts and Mendoza. That's not bad. think I may have overpaid though, to be fair. Oh, guys, I've cocked up with our kit. It looked so much better in the, it looked so much better in the kit builder. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can we change it? Can we change the kit, please? No, we can't. Oh, no. I think the kit looks terrible in the light. Oh, man. I can't believe that. We've cocked right up there, to be fair. Oh, God, the kit looks dreadful. It's like a pale yellow. It's meant to be gold. Oh no. Oh well, nothing we can do about that now. Anyhow. Right, we've got the right mid in. That's a stacked area of the pitch. I mean, how the hell are we going to trade between Mendoza and Patrick Roberts? We might have to move him to a cam, and he can sort of cover for Talbot, and then we'll have to sort of shift Almeida around, because our two best players are now playing in the same position. Instructions then, we can say, yeah, we'll get rid of that. We don't want any more wingers. Although if we do come across any ourselves, but I'm not bothered about wanting to dig through tons of wingers. Obviously, we've got Stamanakis. I still have an interest in Marcus Brown, but that probably would have to be a purchase, and we don't have money for a purchase. A lot riding on this pre-season tournament. Asgard. I know a few guys have mentioned about Zach Steffen. Is it double A? Because it's not showing anything. Anyway, we move on then. So goalkeeper obviously is a big one. We are scouting a couple of goalkeepers. We are going to have to wait for the scout reports to come in, I think. But I think we've got enough options. I'll be interested to see what this Christian Visser, because he could be a regen of a really good keeper. So I'm interested to see what his overall could be. Zach Steffen, we're going to have to wait 24 days. So we're going to have to wait for these. But I think we've got a couple of good keepers there we could look at. Oh, and then Freddie Wood, yeah. I mean, look at him. Wow. He's a regen and a half, isn't he? Yeah, he could be a Sillerson regen. Yeah, he could be, yeah. .6'5" as well. He's huge. Yeah, so it would take us to the 24th of July. I think. Was it 24, 28? 24, 28 days. I can't remember. We are going to have to stick with Theo Tucker from the pre-season friend, which is fine. But yeah. With around 4 days to go before the start of the new season, scout reports will be in for the goalkeepers. So we are gonna have to just hang tight with that one. But at least we've got a good list of keepers to look out for. Let's have a look at the calendar. So in the Championship for the first time, actually, I don't even know who got promoted to the Championship playoffs. We're Borough. And yes, I do support Borough. Hopelessly, avidly. Did Borough get into the Premier League? Did they get back into the Premier League through the playoffs? Borough! No, they didn't. Borough didn't get through the playoffs. That's a shame. Oh, well, that means that we are going to be playing our beloved Borough in the league this season. So let's have a look at our fixture list then. So I'd say a generous start at home to Barnsley. Not a blockbuster game, but a good start. Okay, then we go to Ewood Park, Preston, Derby, Luton, Stoke. I'm not even going to pretend that any of these are easy games because they're not. Tranmere in the Cup. And there it is. Our first game against the Borough is at home on the 16th of September. In terms of big fixtures against, clubs who've just come down, Watford at home is on the 5th. West Brom away and Fulham at home. There's two games that are absolutely... Oh man, they're two very tough games in the space of a week. October's not too bad. November's not too bad. December. We've got Borough away on New Year's Eve, which is crazy. I feel like there's a couple of big... Who got relegated? I thought Bournemouth got relegated. Maybe they didn't. But yeah, a tough fixture. We're going to do very, very well to get promoted out of this league, I think. I know we obviously went back-to-back so far, but we're going to do really, really well to get out of this league and get in the plus. But to be fair, in our Borough career mode, we did, of course, have a very average first half of the season. Then we powered our way into the playoffs and won it. All about that momentum and that. That's what got us up in that career mode. But yeah, we've got our winger in. Striker. Still waiting to see what comes through. And that's... Was that it? Goalkeeper? Oh, centre-back as well. Yeah, we're looking at maybe an additional centre-back as well. But we've got Patrick Robertson and we've not really spent much money yet, which is good. So, we might just dive straight in to pre-season. Oh! What? Oh, well, that's kind of them, isn't it? Remaining at a club for at least in the season, based on our performance, we are increasing your budget. Oh, how lovely. From 3.9 million to 5.3. The board have gave us an extra 1.43 million. That's a bit better, I think. Was that already like that? I don't think it was. I think the board have gave us a bit more money. That's good. Thank you. I like that. We've got a bit more. There we go. The board they're actually helping us. They've realised that they were treating us absolutely terribly. Oh God, look at that kit. I hope it grows on me. I really hope it grows on me. Right. Anyway, what you guys saying? We've had a look at the board expectations. They're tricky. Check your youth academy. Yeah, could the players' ratings have gone up? Or anyone we could bring in? So, Justin Nelson, potential is not very good, and his overall's not very good. So we're going to release him. We're going to have to be ruthless with these players. We really are. Dexter Marks. Another one. Yeah. Potential rating bad. Ronnie Knight. Actually quite alright potential. 54 rated, not awful. I'll keep him in there. Tremblay's got a slightly higher overall, but he's... yeah, his Potential's not great. Schneider, not good enough. Thibaut, very good potential. I will say that. We'll keep him in. Archie Reeve, keep him in. To be fair, Zach Morris's potential's dropped, but he is 58 rated already. So yeah, good plays there. But I really hate our kit. I don't know why it's turned into such an abysmal colour. Let's just hope it doesn't look that bad from a distance. Anyway, let's have another look just to see if our scouts... Jim Duggan has come back with absolute... What's he doing? He's not done anything. Jim, get out and find me some players, please. Right. Keeper, I mean, these guys, they could be regens. This guy looks pretty good, to be fair. First team quality. Prolific striker. Rayco Bernal. I think we scout that kid, see what he's all about. Aaron Presley, nope. Got some free agent goalkeepers. Don't look particularly special. Jules Koundé, I wish. Free agent striker, average. Peterborough keeper, not bothered. Freddie Woods. I mean, that would be interesting to see his scout report coming in a few days' time. But yeah, I think because half of our scouts are doing absolutely nothing with themselves, we'll crack on. I think we're ready to go for pre-season. Now, what I will do is I'm going to drop the half length down for these games to 4 minutes. From 6 to 4. So we can whiz through them. I do want to play them up because I do want us to... yeah, I do want us to ensure that we get through and get this money. How much was Ryan Sessegnon, by the way? I feel like he's someone we might not have to buy now. With priorities elsewhere, I feel like it might be tough to buy him. But I mean, as a left back, he could be absolutely fantastic. He's 4.4 million, release clause of 6 million. Maybe. We'll see how we get on with other signings, I think. So then, who are we going with? Obviously, we are just going to swap most of the 11 out, I think, from one half to another. But yeah, looking at the squad there, I'm seeing left mid. Actually, let me go out. Let me jump out of this, actually, and quickly edit our standard squad. Because we are going to have Kamoglu as a backup right back, I think. Reese can stay in. And I think Patrick Roberts can come onto the bench. Stamanakis in for Jones, I think. Yeah. That's our standard best squad, I'd say. And let's get straight into it. I think our record in these cups has been pretty dreadful, to be fair. So hopefully that's not the case. The kit, it looks different in different lights. I'm sorry if I'm doing you guys head in moaning about the kit. Oh, look at the away kit. It looks so much nicer, doesn't it? Right, there we go. Here we go then. Pre-season, season 3 underway. It's pre-season time in the European whatever it's face.
Trained on one man. A day for the debutant. Today he's named on the starting 11.
And again, for some reason, thinks Bradley Seymour is making his debut, even though he's been the club captain for almost 3 years. Good one.
Hi everyone,
Good
it
one,
is
game.
an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and sharing duties with me today.
We've made a big
Stuart
mistake
Robson.
with the kit, but
And we have
anyway, let's just get on with it.
pre-season group stage action from the European
Here we go then,
International
pre-season.
Cup coming up for you. It's Borough facing FC Copenhagen.
Well, thanks, Derek.
Kit
Now
looks
it's time to see whether this
quite
initial
nice from a
fitness
distance,
training
but you
and
can see the
development
red
tactics
stripes
has
as
been
well, which is...
successful. Will there be any change of formations? These games are great to assess how
So
these teams
I like that
are
feature that you
evolving.
can edit and change your kits. I think it's cool. Here he is then. Stamanakis, haven't seen much of him for a while. Back from his injury, he's already beating men.
Well, the cross
On
played
the
over,
left wing, but the
ultimately
cross was
up a cul-de-sac.
pretty much into a gap where there was no one there. James Wilden wins it. Is Mendoza. Be interested to see what he thinks of
Borough pushing forward
Patrick
with
Roberts
options
coming in.
available.
Well, that's what he thinks. He's absolutely
And
done the
delivered
defender.
towards
Good
the
cross
back
as well.
post.
And it's
A decisive
just too
clearance
far
it was.
for Seymour.
Well, it is a huge occasion for the 18-year-old.
It's not Stamanakis' debut either. Game, but okay.
Today. He's been knocking on the door
Seems
for
like
a
everyone's
while,
making their
Stuart.
debut
Well, he
today.
certainly has. It sounds young, doesn't it? 18 years of age. But if
Passing
you're
around
going to
this
make
though
it,
by
you need to be knocking at that
Copenhagen.
goal, as you
Oh,
were
they're
talking
in.
about.
Johansson's
Well, they
in.
can finish here, Stuart.
Tucker makes a good save, and the
First.
goalkeeping kit has changed. It went from green to light blue, which is
Couldn't quite
interesting. So
find
the
his
keeper
teammate.
kits do change. You can't customise them, but they do change, which is good to see.
Jens Stage.
But
Losing
yeah,
possession.
we're under a bit of early pressure, and we've given the ball away in a terrible position.
Oh, chance.
They're in the box,
Well, he knew he had
and
to
Hunt
get to the
recovers
ball,
really,
and he
really
did.
well there. Just need to just calm things down here a little bit here.
Tucker.
Tucker carrying it.
And a tidy ball. He read the
Stamanakis'
situation
touch wasn't
defensively
great.
and did his job.
Oh, but he's done well there. He's unlucky.
And it
Almost
crossed
won
the
the ball
touchline,
back.
so a throw in here.
Let me know that the gameplay is fine. It's not lagging for anybody.
Kevin Dix. Stage. Well, the focus on many of the
Oh,
back pages
Kinsella
coming
doing
into
what he
today's
does.
game, very much
How
on
often do
him.
we see
A matter
Kinsella
of
doing
whether
that?
He was going to be
Here's
able to
List.
play or not, and with that in mind, we all
Being
looked
forced
at the team
wide.
sheet with a good deal of interest today,
Oh.
Stuart.
Well, he's only been out for a short while, so he shouldn't have
Got
lost too
going,
much
really.
fitness. In fact, the rest may have
It's
done him
because I
some
haven't
good.
played
I'm
in a
looking
week
forward
or
to seeing him
what, but I
play
just,
here.
yeah, not clicking.
Verba. Nikolai Boyleson.
Boyleson getting away
Still on
from
level terms.
Kinsella.
moving the
Tucker
ball
needs to come
nicely.
out. Kaufman.
Can he find the net?
Oh, save from
Oh,
Tucker.
did so well to deny him.
Yeah, so far, Copenhagen have been on the front foot. We've not tested the keeper yet.
Can someone get on the
Deep
end of
corner.
it? Insufficient
Keeper does well
guile
there.
from that corner. Keeper's ball.
James Wilden's made a great run. Great distribution. See the crowd getting us up here, but blind alley.
Promising sequence.
Here's List.
And played in.
Again, cross
And
is
you
not
need your
good enough.
defender to take charge.
Yeah, they're just defending everything we're throwing at them, which isn't much at the moment.
Falk.
Get a grip on the game, really.
It's with Verba.
I wouldn't say we're pressing them, but they're passing
Levaga.
around us quite easily.
Jens Stage. Dix with it.
Here's
Really
Dix, which is a
effective
hilarious
shielding
name.
under pressure.
And
Excellent
Stamanakis, though,
challenge.
doing his thing. And that's half-time.
And so
Just
it
like
is,
that,
the
half-time,
first
gone with a
story
flash,
has
and we've
been
done
written.
absolutely nothing. We've done absolutely nothing in that first half. And I'm not going to change the team because I feel like we've just not done enough to get going at all. But yeah, not the most ideal first half. Hopefully we can get something going in the second. It's only thing with 4-minute halves. We'll make changes midway through though, see if someone can come on and
so the second half
change
gets
the game.
Underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other,
someone can just let me know in the comments that the gameplay's fine, it's not lagging or anything like that. That would be great.
Stargate. Dix with it.
Yep, here's Dix. Good old Dix.
Really showing off his wide
Keep my
range
mature
of
head on,
passing
but that is
skills.
absolutely hilarious.
Showing good defensive judgment.
Right, let's try and pass our way out. Come on. James Wilden files Kinsella. Kinsella finds Mendoza. Mendoza in behind here, trying to prove that he is worthy of staying in that first team right mid spot. Seymour. Rebound saved.
Danger averted
And for the first time, Copenhagen are under pressure.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it
Got
on
them
square.
rattled. Woodhouse wins it back. Stamanakis plays in the captain, Bradley Seymour. And Seymour puts it in the bottom corner.
They've been pushing for it, and now
Went with his left, which I thought was strange, but it doesn't matter. He still tucked it away. Yeah, apologies if it's a little bit laggy.
1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt.
Doesn't look like it's
He never looked
unwatchable,
like
but
missing that.
Not sure why it is lagging a bit. According to my end, it says excellent connection. So I'm not too sure what the crack is there, but thank you for joining me, T Animation. Thank you very much. And yeah, that is the first goal. And it is the club captain. Considering we've not done much in this game, I'll take that.
Le Rager. At times they make passing look easy.
Franson.
He has time to play it
James
over.
Wilden doing really well there.
And winning it back.
Tucker clears it. This takes it down. Seymour's made a great run, but that is a bad tackle.
A clean tackle.
Definitely a booking.
To book him, I think. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Yeah, I mean, he was about to play that out to Seymour.
And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage.
What do you guys think of the kit? Let me know your honest thoughts on the kit, because when we were designing it, in the kit, it looked a lot better than what it does now. But out on the pitch and stuff, it looks horrendous. Please reassure me it's not that bad, because I really don't like it. Here's Mendoza looking for his captain again. Almost found him. Ooh, Seymour almost nicks the ball. Make some changes. Got the lead now. Bring the captain off for Chris Kane. We'll just try and swap it up as and where we can. Roberts will come on to make his debut. Almeida will come on. Collins will come on. Kamoglu can come on at left back. James Wilden. Actually, we'll put Escobar in for Hunt. And Reese for Woodhouse. There we go. Flipping the whole team around. Trying to give everyone a chance in pre-season.
Falk.
Who can stake a claim for being in that squad against Barnsley in the opening day.
A deft clearance.
Not doing well there though.
Into the advanced position.
Oh, nice from Boylerson.
With that little move.
Lovely little shimmy.
And the last touch off the defender. So a corner coming up.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It was meant to be gold. It's not even yellow, is it? It's like a green. I can't change it now as well. Oh, man. Might have to play the whole season with the white kit. Just forget about the other one. Maybe it'll grow on us, I don't know. But I think you'll all agree it looked a lot better when we were actually designing it. But yeah. It's meant to be gold. It's meant to be gold. Anyway, let's not concede. Whole raft of changes. James Wilden, unlucky there. Very unlucky.
Superb block.
Luckily there was plenty of men in between the ball and the goal. There's the eye try and score their vintage goal. Escobar, Almeida's made a great run. It's a pretty bad ball, but it does find Almeida. Patrick Roberts is at the back post. Can he score with his first touch? Oh, and he does! Can you believe it? Patrick Roberts and his first touch for the club. And it results in a goal. Can you believe it? What a start.
Well, here it is again, and it's
Could
all
not
about
have started
the pace and transition.
any better.
He's so quick to get out from the back, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make
the
right
keeper should
connection.
save
It's
it.
a lovely goal.
But Patrick Roberts has just scored with his first touch for the whole club. Keeper should do better. He really should. Part of me was thinking, but I think it would have auto-saved anyway. Like, do we just jump out, do the kits again, and just quickly make the signings again and nail the players that we want to scout? But I don't want to lose the progress of this game. I'm worried the kit will just absolutely do my head in. But anyway, Copenhagen. Oh my God, Tucker with a great block. Then again, and Tucker makes a good save.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Yeah, part of me is actually wanting to go back and actually redo that kit. But then obviously we'd have to redo this pre-season game.
And time for the change now.
What do you guys think? It might have already auto-saved long after that. It might have even auto-saved after we designed the kit and saved the kit, so it could be absolutely pointless doing that. I might have to just live with
Playing
it.
it short.
But to be fair,
Very adept at
we've
protecting
done well
the
second
ball.
half.
And cutting in from the flank.
Although, a volley!
Oh, that's textbook
Save.
goalkeeping.
It's always good though, making a winning start to pre-season. I don't think we've done that in
Really
the
closing
previous
it
two,
down.
although Kamoglu has
Now
lost
they've
it in a really bad position.
And a chance to whip it in here.
Good cross in, near post header is
And the
over.
corner's been given.
Yeah, it is confusing, isn't it? Yeah, I can't believe we've got 2 Tuckers and 2 Seymours in the squad.
Substitution then. Let's
I think
see how it
at
affects
the minute
match.
it's looking like, unless they score here,
And he's fired over the corner.
it was a nervy end. Oh, off the line!
Last line of defence.
Escobar off the line, headed back in and headed
Well, a harmless
wide.
effort when all is said and done.
There's Escobar showing what he can
Well,
do.
there's
Look
the
at that.
confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Well, I say nowhere near. I mean, it wasn't a million miles away. Well, Escobar, he's not going to hurt his chances of starting with goal-saving headers like that. How the hell has List won that header? Shame it didn't go to a teammate. But it's not been a straightforward game at all, this. So to win it 2-0,
Singh.
I'm really happy with that. They're
Cameo
absolutely
Vilcek.
throwing everyone at us here.
And there it is,
And the referee's blew the
final
whistle.
And the fans will be leaving the stadium with
He's
smiles
blew the
on their
whistle.
faces.
Yes,
Oh
Derek,
my
fairly comfortable
word,
in the
can
end,
you
wasn't
believe it? They
Thought
score.
controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And
They
going
score,
forward, there was some
and the
really
referee
nice
blows the
incisive
whistle.
Plays as well. Good result.
That's hilarious. That
Really
is
no complaints
absolutely
whatsoever
hilarious.
about his performance in this game,
Oh
Stuart.
my word, you'd be furious,
Not
wouldn't you?
much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly,
You'd be
the right
absolutely
result. You should
fuming.
be happy with today.
Oh man, I mean, it wouldn't have changed the result, but wow. The referee blew the whistle as they put the ball in the net. That is absolutely hilarious. We win 2-0, which is good. That's incredible, isn't it? But yeah, that's good. Kamoglu has been developing well and he's satisfied he's reached his physical and technical levels we expected of him. Good to know. Let's have a look at the form of the players. So Tucker's in good form. He's sort of diagonal. Woodhouse is level. Hunt is up. Escobar's level. Tucker's up. Kamoglu's form is very good. Anyone's form not good? Mendoza's up. List is very good. Seymour's is very good. No. Got an informed team. That's. I can imagine if that happened the other way, it would be the most frustrating thing ever. But anyway, Didn't happen, which is good. Anyway, Freddie Wood, let's see what this guy's all about then. So he's clearly a regen at West Brom. 77 rated keeper. Not bad. And someone I wouldn't say is too far away. The problem is we'd have to loan him. And I cannot see why West Brom would loan him out. I think we've got more chance of loaning out a Visser. Or, of course, a Stefan. Or a Freddie Woodman. Saves us that little bit of transfer budget as well. Let's have a little quick check-in. Have our scouts found any gems? Jim Duggan's finally got his arse in gear, which is good to see. He's too good for us. Get rid of him. Owen Dale, crew, not good enough. Are these all players from before? Yep, they are. Jake Fowler. Oh, wait a minute. It said player scouting 1. I click on it, and we've got a whole bloody list of players. Unless they're all... Oh, all these are completed reports. Right, okay. These players have been hiding. Dujong Sterling. Not good. Yilmaz, he's way too good, I think. Yep, Trent, easy. We'll loan him, not a problem. Ryan Giles, a left-back I liked from Wolves. There's the potential of loaning him, but left-back's not a priority. Jay De Silva. Maybe, I don't know about that one. Always do with a backup right-back, so I'll leave him in there. Max Lowe, not interested. Reece James, easy. We'll sign him without an issue. Hector Bellerin, I thought he'd left Arsenal unless he was on loan. What is it with all these Premier League players that we're never going to sign? Jed Spence, of course, yeah. He's probably going to go for the big money in real life. Why are we getting given these absolutely ridiculous players? Mental. Andy Robertson, yeah. We'll sign him and Trent, why not? Easy. Easy that. All in a day's work at FCMAR. Right. Whoops. Let's see what Jim Duggan has finally come up with. Jim, what you got? Oh. A pacey centre-back from Roma, I hear you ask. Although, to be fair, his stats look absolutely off the charts. He's probably way too good for us, but I'll scout him anyway. These goalkeepers look pretty bad. I mean, any of these, to be fair, could be the regen of Donnarumma. But none of them look particularly special. Eduardo Vagani. Bang average. Carlos Miguel. Luke Southwood. No. I mean, that's not the best scout report, Jim, I'm going to be honest. But we move. Really, we just want to get to the first game, don't we? And get ourselves a keeper. Nothing really in terms of centre-backs, though, at the moment. The only thing is injuries. I think that's the only problem we might have if we do get injuries. Anyway, game 2. Away to Zulte Waregem. I'm sure Julian Dessart left Borough to play for these. What I'm going to do, though, just so it stops annoying me, we're going to just do a cheeky kit swap. So we can see us in our glorious black. I mean, that's the goal I should have went for, that. It looks so nice with that white kit. Anyway, we're going to change it up. Give some of the players who didn't start the last game a chance to start this one. And see who can stake a claim. We'll give Isaiah Jones a go as well. Rest the captain. In fact, we'll rest them both. Casey Dunn can go up front with Chris Kane. Keep list on the bench in case things go a little bit wrong. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to click that. These are the sort of things you can cut out when editing. Might just have that as our home kit. Just forget. We'll forget that we'll forget there's even a black kit. Right. I'll make these changes again. Quick sub was one of the best features they ever added to this game. Right, okay. Let's go. I'm going to quickly take my hoodie off because it's absolutely roasting in this room.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson.
Right then.
And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. It's Zulte Waregem up against.
Right, I don't even know what.
Well, Derek, after
how
that
these
first
guys
game,
got in their
I'm sure
opening
we'll see a
game.
lot of squad rotation, and the coach will have a chance to review their performance. Pre-season or not, there's still 3 points to win, and
I
a
think
good
the
win
point
here
here will
set
put
the
us
tone
through
for
the
the season.
semi-finals.
Sissako.
These look sharp.
Precise ball
Early
movement.
on, very sharp.
Well, this
Oh
could
wow,
pose
very
problems
sharp
for the
indeed.
defenders.
Great
The
football.
defender doing his job.
Roberts get over.
So after that, a
Oh,
goal
well done,
kick
Patrick
it'll
Roberts.
be.
Forces them to concede a goal kick.
Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's potential
Idrissa
no
Gueye is a
more.
free agent.
It's fact.
Well,
Wow.
they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so
Should
much
we-
to this team.
should we
This
get
is a
across
really
the deal?
great deal for the club.
Idrissa Gueye is a free agent. What? That's insane. There's
Escobar.
Escobar, the man who performed the heroics in the last game. Oh, lovely
Intelligent
football.
threaded pass here.
Isaiah Jones is in here. Can Isaiah Jones get himself a goal? Oh!
Just what the
Well, I
fans
didn't
wanted
think
to
he had
see.
that in his
The
locker.
ideal way to begin.
What a finish by Isaiah Jones, that is.
Well, here
And
you
there's
can
us
see what a
thinking
good
we
goal
could get
this
rid
is.
of him.
He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
What a finish from Jones, that is. And that's the gold we should have went with. Because it looks really nice. It looked too strong before, but it looks really nice in our home kit. And I reckon on our home shirt, that goal will look very nice.
1-0
But oh my
then.
word, Isaiah Jones, what are you doing? Didn't know he had that kind of finish in him. And Archie Collins has done really well there. Nicked the ball.
Borough move it forward with purpose.
But that was meant for done.
But
Not
quick
Kane.
thinking defensively. Lasse Wiegen. Silla.
Escobar, track his run.
And that pass
Track
could
his
be
run, track his
troublesome.
run. Brilliant.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
Fantastic there by Escobar. With a free agent, of course. Got some gems for free
Silla.
in this career mode so far. There's
Just
another one.
cutting off the
Chimoglu.
supply.
Here's Roberts. Patrick Roberts. First start. What's he got? Cuts inside
Almeida.
brilliantly. Almeida.
slide draw
Here's Casey
pass.
Dunn. Can he start pre-season with a
brilliant
goal? Not
goalkeeping.
quite. Not quite. Thank you, Bibarel. Done with a great strike there. I'll tell you what, the away kit is sick. If the home kit had that bloody stripe, I'd be in love.
Now
Anyway,
sending
Roberts
it in.
corner in towards the big man.
And clears the danger.
In the air towards you, the big man. Scott Reese. Don't lose it. Does well to hold on to it.
A chance to whip it in.
Here's Paddy Roberts. Looks taller for some reason in game than I think he is in real life. But anyway,
Jones.
Isaiah Jones. Kane turns.
Take on the shot.
Big block by the
Superb
defender.
block. A Borough corner and a chance for
Under
them to
some
build
pressure.
on their lead. Can he
Roberts with
deliver
a
it
deep
with
one in towards
accuracy?
Kane. It's up in the air. And they
And
do
clears
just
the
about
danger.
clear it. Oh, and Dunn does not read the bounce. Jones just misses the tackle. Got back into our shape though, pretty much. Oh, and they've gave it straight to Almeida.
Really.
Oh, and Dunn gives it away.
Sirani.
Their fans are trying to get them going.
Zinho Gano.
Out to Escobar, goes out to confront him, and Collins cleans up. Nice. Here's Isaiah Jones.
Well, the
Chris Kane in space.
Very real.
Oh, another misplaced pass. Unlucky not to win it back, but
Zinho
turned like a boat there. Very slow.
Srarfi.
Chimoglu
They need to get tighter.
battling with their left winger, who's
Options
very
in the
quick.
middle.
Here they go, playing it around the edge of the
Sissoko.
box like the AI do.
And
The
he
only
takes
way
it
they
on.
know how, and it's a
Oh,
good
work
save.
to deny the opportunity.
You just know every time they're going to pass it back inside. That's all they do. I wish they'd be a bit more inventive with how they attack.
Can someone get on the end
Well,
of
the
this?
big man, and he is a big man.
Never quite had the
And he
header
somehow
on
misses the
target.
target completely. Now he is a huge striker. We could be in a good position to win this cup though if we keep going like this. Solid and steady. That was not the switch I wanted at all.
Giving the ball to the opposition that
It's
time.
meant for Escobar. That's a poor pass from Chimoglu. A couple of players have not been at their very best, but he did well to recover that. Here's
Well,
Roberts.
just 1 minute of
You can
time
already
added
see
on
the
for
quality
stoppages here.
that he possesses. That's a lovely ball by Almeida.
Escobar. The cross is
Escobar,
on.
what a cross too. Oh, this could be a great goal, but Chris Kane somehow misses
And
the
whistle
target
is sounded
completely.
for half-time in this game.
What a goal that would have been. Well, Chris
Certainly have
Kane
got to give this
somehow
man
missed the
high
goal
marks
completely.
for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
Well, that would have been a great goal. But we'll give these guys around the same 65, 70 minutes.
So the second half underway. So far, so good for Borough, but
We
still
want to change
business
it up.
to take care
We'll
of.
change it up. Oh, that was a heavy touch. Heavy touch by Escobar. Let's not
Silla.
start the second half on the back foot
An
here.
awful lot of green space to run into.
Done well. But here they go, yeah, playing it back in
Omar
centrally.
Gouveia.
Yep.
Abdoulaye Sissoko. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel.
Chimoglu did
I
very,
think I spoke
very
too
well
soon.
there up against a
Wasn't
very
the
strong
best of passes
striker.
finally.
Escobar, touch again is just heavy. As we're trying to run it, play Roberts in. Reece does well there
Have it
though.
again.
Dunn's made a great run.
Well,
Kane,
that's one
oh,
for them
finds
to
him
pursue.
beautifully. Casey
And
Dunn
there
could
it
finish
is,
it here.
chance.
Could put us two up. Dunn is in. Oh, what a finish.
And that increases the advantage.
What a finish from the young man. And this is what I mean. He's just starting to really, really play well. That is the finish.
Well, as you can see here, it all
Of a
starts with
championship
perfectly
striker.
weighted ball in behind the defenders, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such
I mean, he's
power.
loan listed. A
Has no
loan
time
could
to
only
react.
benefit him,
What
but
a good finish.
he's starting to really come of age, Casey Dunn. We waited a long time to get him into the team. And I think he's starting to just show that
So 2-0
he
now.
is as good as the potential and the hype that he came with in the academy. Well, how good to see
Joost van Aken.
both Isaiah Jones and Casey
And a throw-in
Dunn
it's going to be.
getting themselves on the score sheet.
And time for the change now.
Apologies if the stream has suddenly decided to start lagging. The quality has dropped randomly. Hopefully it'll sort itself out like it did before. Although again,
Giving
that's
the ball
another
away.
heavy touch. Just taking one touch too many, I think.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Van Aken.
Oh, great work from Jones. I tell you what, he's done unbelievably well. Although he's been, well, I thought he'd been fouled there, but play on.
And moving the ball nicely.
Offside.
Flag up, tight
Yeah, a couple of
offside.
players have really caught my eye, actually, in this game. Obviously, Roberts come in and did really well. Jones has done exceptionally well. Jones took his goal very nicely.
Good work to regain possession.
Not do too much there. Hinchamoglu recover.
Omar Govea.
Tries to turn Tucker, but
Might really
that's
be
why
able
you
to
have
trouble them
the
here.
agility of the
Not a great
defender.
ball played in.
Headed back in, and
Really
Collins
vital interception.
cleans up brilliantly there. Fantastic cover. Here's Roberts. Oh, what a
And
ball that
missed time
is.
to run, sadly.
I think, yeah, he's just offside. Thought Roberts had picked out an unbelievable pass. Oh, that is harsh. That is really harsh.
Substitution then.
Paul Kane
Let's see how it
offside there.
affects
That's
the
really
match.
harsh.
20 minutes to go in this one.
Collins did well there, though. Roberts into Chris Kane. Held the defender off brilliantly. Oh,
Well,
and then the
let's call it a
ball
meaty
just
effort,
bubbled.
but certainly not.
And the less said about that, the better. He's been alright, Kane. I wouldn't say he's been particularly great. Change it up a little bit. Bring Woodhouse in at his normal position of left back. Almeida's done okay. Again, just don't feel like we're getting the most out of him. I don't feel like we know exactly what his strengths are quite yet. So we'll bring on the OG, Luke Talbot.
Omar Govea. Lotti.
We have got that
Lovely
two-goal
ball
cushion
over the
again,
top.
so it's just down to the opponents to
clears
see
it
if
out
they can
of
give us a bit of a
harm's way.
nervy end. Well held up by Casey Dunn, though, once again. Trying to do too much with
Well,
Roberts, I
couldn't
think.
keep it.
Doesn't feel as nippy as he did on the last FIFA. I will say that.
A really sumptuous ball.
Could skip past players with him on the last FIFA quite easily, but not as much.
Left a bit to be
I think his
desired.
pace has been nerfed a little bit.
because he's just been too impatient there.
Ooh,
He
he's
doesn't need to
just
make his
offside.
movement quite so early.
And they will make the change now.
I think this will put us through to the knockouts, which means we can simulate the next game, no problem. That's more like it
Might
from
be onto
Roberts, though.
something
And
with
look at the
that ball.
space for Mendoza. Oh, touch heavy
He's
again.
lost it. Can they hit on the break?
Defence is completely stretched. I don't know what Tucker's doing, stood that
This
far
looks
back.
threatening.
Here's Govea. Tucker with an
Looked like it might
unbelievable...
be- Well, not so fast.
An unbelievable
The referee
tackle.
says penalty,
He
and
got the
maybe
ball.
A late glimmer of hope for them. Well,
Referee!
it had to be a penalty.
Are you
and a
kidding?
booking part of the story as well.
He got the ball. That is an unbelievable tackle.
Well, they have elected
I
to
cannot
go
believe
to
he's
the
gave a
bench at
penalty
this
for that.
stage of the
That is
game.
an unbelievable tackle. And that's a stupid decision by the game. It really is.
They know they've got to
So
convert
Tucker's going to have to
this.
step up and save it.
And
Oh, and he almost
Oh,
does. He goes the
confidence.
right way as well. Now then, 5 minutes to go. Could there
Well,
be a
as you can
twist
see,
in the
he
tail?
hits
I mean,
this
that's
with so
never a
much
penalty.
power, but just look at the follow through.
Oh, look how
So
close Tucker
athletic.
got as well.
That's a dynamic strike.
Do apologise for the laggy stream. Again, it says excellent connection on my end.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current
hopefully
state of
it's
affairs.
Fine from yours. Maybe it's just the feedback and the playback on mine's lagging, and it's actually okay for you guys, but
Tucker.
keeps sort of going up and down. But that was never a penalty.
Burak
Never
Chamorro.
a penalty. Never mind a booking.
Here's Patrick
Just need
Roberts.
to keep the ball. See if we can maybe win a corner. Well done,
Corner
well done,
conceded.
Roberts.
It came off the defender.
Win will allow
And
us to
played
safely
short.
progress and, of course, get through to the next
Promising
round.
position, this.
Simulate the last game.
Good tackle.
Roberts trying to keep it in the corner.
Great pressure.
Played out to Scott Reese, and the referee blows the whistle, and we have won the second game of pre-season. 2-1. Two good goals again. A late scare, which was never ever a penalty. But I think that will put us through safely to the knockout stage, the semi-final, as it were.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive.
Good to see Isaiah Jones and Patrick Wright and Isaiah Jones and Casey Dungan in the score. So that was very good to see. And that is us through. So we can skip the final game against Oviedo. They might actually beat us to the top of the group. If they... Actually, no, they won't. They're 4 points behind, so scratch that, they won't. Interesting. Matty J, of course, someone we were looking at last season. Not too bothered about him now. However, there is an offer for our captain, Bradley Seymour. An offer of 3.05 million. Now then, Galatasaray have come calling. We were in this position last season and we were kind of like, do we take the money and reinvest it? We didn't have time. It was the very end of the season. Or was it January? What do you guys think? I kind of would like to see Seymour join us in the Championship. And I don't know what kind of player we'd be able to get in return for only 3 million. I don't think we'd be able to maybe get a better player for that, or less than that. So I want to keep Seymour. I do. He started pre-season well. Let's keep him. And we'll quick sim the game against Oviedo. Big thing with this is just come through without injuries. And wow, we won 3-0. Wow. Chris came with a brace. Mendoza got a goal. Sorry, no, he didn't. Kane got one. Mendoza got one. List got the other. Fantastic result. And that puts us through the semi-finals. And we're already gaining a nice little bit of chunk of money there. 698k. And now we've got Aalborg in the semi-final, and then, well, the team we've just beaten in our own group, and Goztepe in the other semi-final. Before we jump into that, let's have another little quick look to see if any good players have been found by the scouts. Finley Thompson's doing bits. He's finding all sorts of players. Look at this. Tom Gwilt. Rubbish. Louis Barry. I think he was at Villa. Doesn't look too good, though. We are wanting someone first team quality. Free agent here. Sebastian Muller. Not great. Tyler Berry. No. Leonardo Campana. No. Mark Travers, I mean, no. Macaulay Bonaf, yeah, heard a bit about him. Marchenko, no one really standing out, I'm afraid. Jacob Brown, he's alright. Oscar Lopez, no. Not long though until Woodman and Zach Steffen are scouted. Zach Steffen, stats are coming through, looking pretty good. As long as he'd be willing to come to us on loan, then I honestly feel like that could be a really, really good shout. Jake Fowler. Anyone new? No, he's been twiddling his thumbs. Jim Duggan. Let's have a look. No. Ibanez will come through. So I think he'll be too much for us, but we can only wait and see. Christian. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, he looks all right. Yeah, 51 million. Yeah, of course. Yeah, easy. Not a problem. Udinese with a striker? No. Oh, my word. Duncan Watmore's a free agent. What? What are Borough doing releasing the Ginger Messi? How dare Middlesbrough Football Club? How dare they? How dare they release the Ginger Messi? That is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. I'm scouting him. I'm scouting you, Duncan Watmore. I'm not having you go without a club. My word, what are the Borough doing? Who do we think we are? Just because we've got the plus, we're releasing every Tom, Dick and Harry. Unbelievable. Right, anyway. Changes are going to have to be made here. A couple of players are on their feet. I haven't played the last game. Clearly the game didn't give them a break or substitute them. So we're going to go list and done. Yeah, we'll try that as a combo. Why not? A couple of players struggling for fitness. I'd have to play now that god-awful home shirt. But let's crack on. 2 more games left. We'll quickly get pre-season done.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain
See where
about
we're at.
today is the weather. Absolutely perfect.
Let's try and advance to the final.
I'm Derek Ray.
Of course,
and delighted to have
3 million
Stuart
on the
Robson
line
sharing commentary
if we can
duties
win
with me. And coming
this
right
tournament.
up for you, action from the European International Cup
I feel like
semi-final. It's Borough.
the team
and they
should be
take
good
on
enough.
Aalborg.
Well, we're now down to the final 4, Derek. It's been a great tournament up to now. Good
Kinsella.
preparation for the upcoming season, and both teams would love to get to the final in a few days' time to
Done.
cap it all off.
This has been good play. Unlucky. I think we've got the final of the pre-season tournament before. I think we've lost at the semi-final stage. Kleber Almeida's been tackled in a very dangerous position. That's a good ball in. Tight angle, played back in, and luckily Kinsella was in the right place at the right time, because that cutback could have been to anyone. And we did not have a goalkeeper in his goal. Aalborg, tails are up. Cut back. Kinsella there again. Is there a counter-attack on? Here's Dunn. List is the one man you want. Play it through the middle, but the ball can't find him.
And scope for them to produce something exciting.
Oh, and Woodhouse had to get that. Had to win that there. Great cover. Oh, we've overcooked it with Escobar there.
Oh, that pass easy on
in
the
behind. Back heel.
Just cutting
Reese
off the
is
supply.
there. We can't clear our lines. We are on the back foot here.
In the centre.
We're all over the place. Bit of a mess, really. Back to goal. Kinsella's in there. Shot is straight at Tucker.
Well denied by the keeper,
And we need to
but
just
really he only
slow
has
this
himself to
down.
blame.
As Aalborg suddenly piling the pressure on big time. Trying to plough from the back here, but they've got everyone covered. What a ball from Reese. But they've left men in behind. That's a horribly late challenge on James Wilding. Advantage played. Hopefully it gets pulled back for a yellow card at least. Cross comes in.
He succeeds in clearing it.
But again, it's defended well. Kinsella's done incredibly well there, though. They're pressing us really high, which is only going to help us, really.
Tackle, really. And now a throw in. What on earth happened there?
Yeah, their pressing style should help us pick them off quite easily. We just need to be careful.
Ullman, promising attack this.
Oh, Jones, great pressing. Jones has played in Casey Dunn. He scored in the last game. Defenders coming across. Oh, he's absolutely done him though. Dunn has sat him down and put the ball into the corner. What a pre-season he's having. What a pre-season this kid is having. Defender thought he'd come across and covered him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past
Well,
his
Casey
marker
Dunn
so
sat
easily
him
with just a
down
drop of the shoulder.
pretty
And when
much.
he gets onto it, he decides to go for power.
And still put
It's
it
a
past the
really emphatic
goalkeeper.
finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Is this his breakthrough season? Well and truly. Well, well, well. Casey Dunn.
So the ball rolling again.
Dunn has
with the
done him.
scoreline
He's
standing
done him,
at 1-0.
hasn't he just? Well, well, well. All these strikers shopping for a striker. Maybe Dunn's got wind that we're shopping for a striker, and he's like, you don't need to shop for a striker. You've got the next best world-class striker sat right here.
What can they do from here?
Incredible play by Casey Dunn. He wouldn't have had the
It's the kind of
agility to do
shielding
that
play
and the
you
finishing to
expect
do
from
that
him.
once upon a time.
It is to be a throw-in.
Brilliant. We needed that as well because we were under a bit of pressure, to be honest. There they go, though, playing it around the edge.
And now
Oh, that's a
passing it
brilliant
through.
ball!
Couldn't put it away.
But I think he was offside.
however.
I thought they'd
Well, they'll certainly
absolutely
be pleased to see
sliced
the
through
flag
us.
go up
What
there,
a pass
because
that
was.
was.
A poor miss.
And I tell you what, that is unlucky. I mean, he missed anyway, but what a ball that was. Through the middle of the defence. Brilliant. There they go, though, pressing. All it takes, so, is one of our men to beat their midfield. Look at
Good vision.
Isaiah
Can he get
Jones
onto
through the
this?
middle. Chests it down, and Isaiah Jones gets his second of pre-season. And suddenly, it's the Casey Dunn and Isaiah Jones show. Two young fringe players
Well,
have
here it is
stepped
again.
up
The ball
in
over the top is
pre-season.
an absolute beauty, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
This is what I mean in pre-season. You give players a chance, and you just never know who might come into form. And they're two players I genuinely did not expect to be in form.
So 2-0 now.
What a half,
So
once
the
again.
whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match.
And we've got a foot in the final, thanks to the same two guys who scored in the group stages. Unbelievable.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Just need to close this out. And what's been good is every game that we've
Jakob
played,
Orman.
we've had a 2-goal lead. We've not been sat with a nervy 1-0. And we've got that second goal, gave ourselves that little bit of a comfort blanket
Determined
to see
defending.
the game out properly. Well, I mean, these guys, they're pressing us so high. And you guys
Well,
know
there's been a lot
that
of
pressing us high
speculation
is
as
just going to
regards
cause
this
problems,
transfer
cause
and
gaps
whether
in
it would go
behind.
ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now
Roberts
see
has
the
done
best
well
of him.
there.
But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the
He's
fans.
done.
The
Is he
move
gonna do him
suits
again?
everybody, I think.
And
Not
Borough
quite.
unable to keep the ball.
Defender wasn't having it that time. That was an angry tackle by the defender. But hang on a minute.
You can sense the threat is there.
Oh, and a
blocked
great
for now.
cover there by James Wilding. So clever off the ball to get himself in that position. Look at the players they've got. I mean, that's a
Almeida.
terrible defensive line. And here's Kleber Almeida. I'd love to see him get on the score sheet.
Could be.
Oh,
He hit it
and it's
with
just
authority.
wide.
Close.
Just wide. But they are going man for man.
Here it is now.
And it's not
the
working.
substitution. It's with Ross. And into the last 30 minutes now. Anderson.
Going
Allman.
to try and give us a nervy ending though. There's the man again,
cross
James
not quite
Wilding at the
imaginative
back
enough.
post. And here they go, the aggressive press, and
Puts on
oh
with
my
that tackle.
word,
Well, the referee not
A
too
shocking
happy with
tackle
the challenge
once
and
again.
blows for a free kick.
Kinsella's not happy.
And
How's
on
he
the
got
event,
away without
just
a card?
talking to, but could easily have
How
seen
the
yellow.
hell has he got away without a card? That's a terrible,
So a
terrible
personnel
tackle.
change then.
Once again. Oh, Almeida, that's a nice shimmy. That's a nice shimmy. Duns.
And giving it away.
Well, for all the good finishing, he's not had a good second half. Let's change it up a little bit. really wanted Almeida to get a goal or an assist, but
Bad
still
pass.
hasn't quite happened for him. Woodhouse cuts it out though. Here's Liam Kinsella charging forward,
Moving forward
charging
effectively.
forward, shaking the defender off.
But a
Did
good
everything
piece of
right up
defending
until
to
the
bring it
pass.
to an end. 20 minutes to go.
Can James Wilding get there?
Getting in there to
Damn
intercept.
right he can. Roberts is the...
Having
Ooh, I
won
was
the
going to say
ball
the
back,
perfect
they
play
might
to
be
turn a
able to
defence. But he's
And
gave the ball
incisive
away. Their
pass.
pressing has got them in. But they've scored. It's squeezed in. Well, I thought they'd missed. And that's an example of the press working. Trying to be too clever, beating them in our own third with Roberts.
Well, here it is again. And I
Should the
don't
keeper
expect goalkeepers
have
to
done
save
better?
everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good
Oh,
strike,
he should have done
do
better there. He really should have. This angle will show. I mean, he's not even diving. He's just jumped in the same spot. It's bad goalkeeping. And that could be the nail in the coffin for why we need to bring a keeper in.
As things stand.
Shouldn't be beaten at his near post. I thought they'd hit the side netting. Did not expect that to sneak in.
Tremendous challenge.
Could be under some pressure. I don't know why it's lagging like it is. It's all good on my end. Stream is healthy. Stream status excellent. Don't know if it's my OBS potentially having a few issues. Yeah, not much I can change, unfortunately, midstream. I'm hoping if it drops off, it'll come back again. And I do apologise if it's lagging a little bit. Not sure why. Try and increase the bit rate a little bit. We'll see. I've just tweaked the bit rate again. See if that helps. If it's made it worse, I'll move it back down.
Well, showing good
I'll
defensive
tell you
judgment.
what, we could be under some late pressure here. We do not want this to go to a penalty shootout. We could need a third goal.
They've won back possession.
Talbot though wins it back. We need to get him behind here. Dunn needs to lay it off, and he does. He finds Isaiah Jones. Mendoza is free.
And there's the
He
feed
finds
into the
Mendoza, who
box.
takes a touch, calmly puts the ball down, and Mendoza, who's just
There
come
it
on,
is. They've done it.
has finally put this game to sleep.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but then you have to ask what's going on with the defending. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on him, and they're punished as a result.
That is that. We are finally in
So
to
back
a
underway at
pre-season
3-1.
tournament final. Despite Albor giving us a little bit of a scare.
Taylander. Allman.
And they still might actually bring it back once again to 3-2.
Well,
If they can get a good
possibilities in the
cross in.
centre.
Obviously they are, yeah. They don't like to cross the ball. They
It
like
looks
to play it
promising.
centrally. They'll play it into a forward. There it is. He'll turn. He'll play it again and shoot. Yep.
Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
And Chris Kane with a nice little overhead kick there. That is it. We're into the final
Because they can now book their tickets for the final.
of
Well,
the
that was an excellent display.
I don't know,
The result was
international,
never in doubt, in my
cup
view.
thing,
They controlled the tempo of the game. They looked threatening when they
whatever.
went forward, and they had
more money for getting to the final, of course, as well as a chance for us to take home the maximum. I think it was 3.1 million And it'll be Goalkeeper who will be playing in the final. Not the team who we beat in our own group game. So what we'll do is we'll get this last final out the way. By then, hopefully, as we've got another million there, which is lovely. Hopefully by then we'll get a few more scout reports in and we'll be able to at least sign a goalkeeper before the end of the episode. And then we'll have had a winger and a keeper. As we have been doing now, we'll have another little check. 6 days for Vissa. Almost there with these keepers. It'll be very interesting to see what we get from the results of that. Part of me wants to sim it, but I don't want to trust that we might end up losing it. Because it is getting a little bit late. I mean, do we quick sim it and jump in if we're getting beat? Oh. Now let's play the final. We've got to play the final, haven't we? We've got to play the final, and we're going to reward the guys who have played well to get here. Isaiah Jones and Dunn. They deserve to play in this final. Escobar, I think this is the time when I think you start testing the potential starting 11 for Barnsley. And I think it could look something like that. It's very difficult to choose between Roberts and Mendoza. They've both been equally as good. I probably will just stick with Mendoza. But Roberts isn't a bad player to have on the bench, let's be honest. But, yeah, I think Dunn's justified a start. I really do. We'll see how he gets on in the final. This will be the last big test for him. But a pre-season final, of course, with silverware on the line.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid
Could be a big game for him to sit or the final of the pre-season tournament.
And ready with his tactics board alongside me. It's Stuart
3 million at the end of it. I don't know if that is 3 whole million or if the entire tournament's prize funds equates to 3.1 million at the end.
Well, it's been a really good tournament so
soon
far.
find out if we win it, of course.
The final can do it justice. The quality of football and entertainment has been excellent. Pre-season games can often be lethargic affairs, but
Here's
that's
Isaiah
not been the
Jones.
case here.
Winning was an early corner.
Corner conceded, it came off the defender.
Mendoza.
And now the delivery.
And swinger. Kintella's up there, and the
Not a great
referee
challenge, free kick here.
let's give a
Well,
throw
big
in.
news
No,
concerning
a free
Chelsea
kick.
on the transfer front. Their fans
Makes no
delighted
sense.
that they've got their man, Stuart.
Well, the fee being talked about is around £70 million, so he'll need to have a huge impact on the team almost immediately.
pouncing
But
on a
if he
loose
plays
ball.
well, the fans will love him.
Moving the ball forward
He's
with
done.
purpose.
Another who's impressed. I think
Well, he
Mendoza's
could run onto
offside.
it here. Well,
Yeah.
he moved into an illegal position.
Tried leaving the
He
ball there,
had the
but
vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
yeah, good yard off there. Kintella's unlucky, he couldn't win that.
Oh, lovely weighted
Over the
ball.
top,
They might
Lorenzi.
be in.
Escobar's coming across, doesn't get there. Keeper does though.
Complaining about that cross, poor quality.
Could be the last game. Took a start for us for a long time. I think he will start cup games, but let's see how he performs today. Mendoza. Yes, he is 2 ratings lower than Roberts, but I feel like if he keeps developing, he'll be the best rated player in this team very soon.
Targets available, cross comes in.
Cross comes in, doesn't
Bumps
find
clear.
anybody. Can Woodhouse win that? Yes, he can.
Talbot.
Talbot,
There to
ooh,
win it
lucky,
back.
although it's played back to List. I don't know what they've done there.
Oh,
Here's
he's really
Mendoza.
opened them up here.
Mendoza's in here. Oh, he's hit the
Rattling
post. Dunny's in there, and the referees give a penalty. Well, I don't know why he's, or how he's give a penalty there, but we will
And I
absolutely
can understand
take it.
why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow
Trying to
card for
clear
me.
it, and he's just kicked his way through Casey Dunn. And we have a penalty in the final. Elliot List. I don't even know who our best penalty taker is, I'll be brutally honest. Mendoza's actually a better penalty taker. Right, we're going to have to quickly skip to Mendoza. Ignacio Mendoza. Scores. Keeper kind of went the right way, but Mendoza had too much power behind it. And we lead in this final. Could that be a £3 million goal?
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side
Could
of
have
him.
been a lot more in the corner, but it was in the roof of the net with lots of power. That's the main thing. Don't think we've been behind in the pre-season yet.
How important will that opening goal prove to be?
I do think it was a penalty as well. I think the defender tried to clear it, did the animation to clear it, but he did go through done, and I don't think he really got much of the ball either. So,
and they continue to advance, and a lot of options
straight away
here.
They're coming right back at us here. Woodhouse does really well there, standing his ground. My God, I can see the stream is lagging big time. Seems to be very inconsistent, so I do apologise. It's having its moments. Can they get themselves right back into it? It's a very deep corner, and he just get his head on it. But it's a terrible header.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
Won it back.
We've made a few mistakes at the back, I will say that. In possession. Just being half a second too slow with the ball.
It is a decent looking attack here.
Well, that's a terrible pass there. I don't know what he's done there.
Unfortunately.
Shocking.
And a throw in to come.
That's better.
Here's Escobar.
Escobar. He's onside, Jones. He's onside. I thought he was off. Into Dunn. Oh, it's just too far for him. He's right in between forwards. Dunn must have, sorry, Jones must have just broke the offside trap, but now, here come. Oh, and they've run it out again, dear me.
Well, he tried to control the ball, but out for the throw-in. Tucker. Escobar with it. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here.
A lovely ball into Talbot.
Went in strongly to win the ball.
Control it.
Makana Baku.
James Wilder, that's unlucky. Very unlucky there. Not to come away with the ball. Here they go, yeah. Refusing to cross it, playing it around the centre. We had a man down briefly there. But Tucker did really well there to win that. Now can Kinsella get us on the break list? It's not the man you want running in behind, and he's found him as well. Elliot List could put the final beyond our opponents, and he does. Vintage Elliot List, and he scores the second right before half-time. Once again, we've got that 2-goal cushion. That is why List is such a good forward. He's on the shoulder, and once he's in behind, I don't think there's a single centre forward at our level who'll catch him.
It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Right on half-time as well. Perfect time to score. And we have about 45 minutes to go. They've got an XG of 0.1. They've done absolutely nothing.
The two teams have switched around.
We'd have to have an absolute shocker to lose this game, and already done. Has won the ball high up the pitch and has won a free kick as well. He got absolutely wiped out there. I thought that was a free kick.
A creative look about this.
That's a surprise. Ooh, that's a good touch.
Can he play it in?
Tucker is agile enough to keep up with him. Onside.
Trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball.
Warden, who's had a fantastic pre-season. As expected, he is Mr. Consistent. Look at him go. carrying the ball brilliantly upfield.
Did well to win the ball back.
Until he passed it straight into one of their players.
Risdon.
What they need is an early goal. And that's
Well,
offside.
offside.
They've been really bad in possession. They've ran the ball out of play. Misplaced passes. That was offside.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
And don't really think we've come across anyone. Normally there's that one team in pre-season who's like ridiculously OP, but I wouldn't say anyone. Aalborg were dangerous, but
Far from
I've not come across anyone who's been that much of a challenge. And to be fair, when I looked at the list of teams, as Mendoza suddenly decided to take on the whole team, when I saw the list of teams who would be coming up against, there wasn't one that I recognised really.
So a half an hour
remaining. You get like a Celtic, a Rangers, or a
on the
Aberdeen, or I don't know, Panathinaikos, or someone recognisable from like the rest of the world.
He's protecting it well.
I'd say that they'll go and play like world beaters now. They're playing it round the box.
And a chance to whip it in here.
They do actually whip the ball in this time, and it's a free header. What a save!
Well, he should score, of course.
What a save by Tucker. The header was straight at him, but he was free in the area, unchallenged. What a save.
Let's see about the delivery.
Corner was
And he
bad
clears
though.
the danger.
That was our warning shot.
And tidily played. Crossing into the
Crossed
middle.
in again. They're going a bit
Well, he
more
wasn't
route
messing
one.
around with the clearance.
Defending well. Jones wins the first header. Can't quite get the second. This could be the period of the game where we just have to
And
just
thwarted there, following
defend
the cross.
solidly. Could we maybe catch them out though? Talbot, clipped,
The
but he
referee
stays on his
correctly
feet.
decided to play advantage.
Gets challenged a second
Outside
time, but the
tackle.
advantage had gone.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here.
James
Oh,
Wild
not
headed
hard to
clear,
read
but
that
not very
pass.
far. We're going to have to try and ride this wave here. Weather the storm as
Nicely
Tucker has to
saved.
make another save. They are pushing. But we're standing up to it. Where's this come from in the last 20 minutes? Like I say, a goal now, and then it's a nervy end. It's headed down.
Really, it had
That's
to be further
very
away from the
easy.
keeper.
Very easy for Tucker. Throws it out to other Tucker. Yeah, we just need to keep the ball now. What a switch. Not a centre back, that
The
is.
switch of play now. Setting
Escobar,
off perhaps
another
a
switch
little
on
bit
here.
too much here.
It's Mendoza. Got all of the
Plenty of players waiting in the
right-hand
middle.
side. James Wild, he's going
Nicely
backwards
timed
and he's
tackle.
lost it again.
Well, the counter chance looks
Very
very
sloppy.
real.
Good pressing though. Luca Talbot, 31 years
Risdon.
of age, and he's pressing like an absolute warrior.
Dangerous looking
In
through
behind
ball.
though, what a ball. Played back across, turned, shot, saved by Tucker. There's an open goal, the angle's tight. Puts
And
it
the
back in,
cross
Escobar gets a
smuggled
touch on it. Talbot brings it down, and we hang on again. It has been desperate, and that's a terrible pass, but what a tackle from Escobar that is. He's
Really
won it
good
so high up the
interception.
pitch. The defenders didn't really react.
And teammates to play it to.
Back post. Mendoza chests it
Shot
down,
attempted.
and the shot is
Body
blocked.
in the way.
As we're going to have literally no added time. Crossed back in. That's going to be it. Referee blows his whistle, and we have won the pre-season tournament.
Winning any pre-season tournament serves
The
as a
perfect
big
way to
morale
start the
booster.
season. A bit of
Well,
silverware.
it certainly does, Derek. It's a good win for
And
them,
importantly,
great preparation
a
for the
big
season
chunk
ahead.
of transfer
The
budget.
manager will be pleased with this. He's got a lot of good things to take from this
First goal
tournament. They've been
in the
outstanding.
season has been achieved.
Yes, laying down a marker with the campaign proper in mind. Absolutely ideal.
Well, it might only be a pre-season tournament, but it's always special to come out on top. And you can see just how happy the players are. Look at those celebrations.
Nice to see a little bit of silverware being lifted in pre-season, even though there's been lifted a trophy, a kit that looks absolutely awful. So it looks like he's gotten stuck. I don't know what he's doing there, but
It's
always nice to see the team
Well,
holding up
fantastic,
a
Derek,
trophy.
and they've set down a marker here.
The second one in the cabinet. And that is that. So the transfer budget is as high as it possibly could be. Undefeated, won every game. Good start to the season, you have to say. And we'll now finish off by looking at the scout reports we'll be getting in for these two strikers. There we go, 1.3 million. So I'm guessing overall from start to finish it's in total 3.1 million. But we will just press on a few days. Don't think there'll be too long now until the first game, maybe a week. Is it a week till the first game of the season? Yep, so we're into that last week, 29th. The opener against Barnsley. And we're going to start getting us Mendoza. Wow, Braga, 7.7. That is an unreal offer. Look at that. We've been told between 8 and 11.9 million. We're going to say no to that. As it's not even in that bracket. But I tell you what, if a huge offer comes in, I mean, I don't think we cash in now. You know, I think we have another season with Mendoza, because I think his potential at the end, his rating at the end of this season could be off the scale. We can sell him for a lot more. Let's not rush into selling him now. Striker-wise, though, we've got a 70-rated striker. Reso Bernal. Looks okay. Don't know who his regen is, but, you know, someone worth keeping an eye on. Just waiting for these goalkeeper reports to come in. And hopefully we can finish by signing ourselves a goalkeeper. Honestly, don't think we need a striker now. I think Dunn has showed us what he can do. Don't think we need to waste the money, really. Woodhouse getting attention, and the player who's very reliable. He's 66 rated, but he is so, he feels like he's so much more than that. He is getting on a bit, but worth keeping. Right then, here we go, guys. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. The scout report for the keepers. Let's see what we get. So, first of all, transfer offer for Captain Seymour. Again, same as before, same offer, we will reject it. So, Arthur Okonkwo, mentioned in the chat, 68 rated, not good enough for what we're after. Zach Steffen, 79 rated, but his wage is £78,000 a week, which we, even if we halved it, would never be able to afford. So as much as a lot of people were saying Zach Steffen, I don't think we can afford his wage. I mean, loan him first, even if it's a loan to buy. I mean, what have we got? 4.26. Drop that down. I mean, 7 million. And a keeper is a pretty important investment. It says it's detected copyright audio in the stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Great. Thanks, FIFA. Thanks, YouTube. Loan? Damn it. Club isn't interested in loaning him out. You can try. Right, so we're going to have to buy him then. 4.8 to 7.1. Could be our record signing, this. Could honestly be our record signing. What wage is he on currently? 16,000. Yeah, we can afford that, no problem. I think this could be our record signing. We could be about to break our transfer record, but we're going to do it on a young goalkeeper who's got bags and bags of potential. Goalkeeping 72. He's not the most athletic. His goalkeeping is pretty strong though. A Dutch young keeper, a potential regen. He is wearing their #1 shirt. This could be a big, big signing for us. It really could. And that's Nuno, apparently. Certainly not Conte. Can't believe they don't have Nuno's face in the game. Right. Let's just go in with a transfer fee. It's as simple as that. Let's go in just above the value at 4 million. $4.7 and a sell-on clause. So that's not too bad. They're not pushing the boat out. I think we can counter-offer that. I think if we can knock it down to 4.4 million, and we can, because I think we could potentially really sell him on for some big money at some point in the future. We'll up that to 15%. I think they might accept this. I believe they really might accept this, and no, they're standing by there. We'll give it one more go, and then I think we might have to accept. 4.5. Really don't want them to walk. If they decline this, we're going to have to accept their offer, because... Oh, there we go. There we go. They've accepted. We've managed to haggle our way down to 4.5 million. 20% sell on. You know, that could be a lot of money one day for Tottenham Hotspur. But there we go. Christian Visser. Great name. That rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Christian Visser. And, yeah, let's just jump straight in and negotiate with the kid. So he was on 16k at Tottenham. We've got the money. And, again, would this have been possible without us winning the pre-season friendly? I don't know. But having a big 6'5" guy, Dutch guy with a big afro in goal. Something I really like about that. 19 years old as well. He will be our first choice. His rating should just go through the roof. You would say it's a risk bringing in a 19-year-old keeper as your first choice, but this is what we like to do at FCMER. It's all about young players. Think of some of the players that we might sell on in a few seasons' time. You know, Mendoza, Stamanakis. So many young players that we could possibly sell on at some point. Casey Dunn, make a huge amount of money off. And look at this, he's willing to drop his wage to 9,000. He's taking a pay cut. His signing on bonus is astronomical, to be fair. But we might be able to work something out with him. I think 97k is a bit high, but it might be best to accept this because his wage is so low. It's like a bigger one-off payment, but only 9,600 a week. I'll go with that. I think he might have got away with a bigger signing on bonus, but let's just get him in. Well, there we go then. So we've got a winger. Now we've got a goalkeeper. Christian Visser. Won't take the number 1 shirt off Tucker. But let's see if we can give him a crazy shirt. $77. There we go. I'll give him a crazy number. And unfortunately for Tucker, great servant at the club, but Visser will come in. As you can see there, his diving's higher, handling's higher, kicking's higher, reflexes is higher. Not as quick, but he is taller. Position is higher, better weak foot. More aggressive, more composure, more interceptions, better vision. Again, his acceleration is not as good, but he is taller, so that makes sense. He is more agile though, just better balance. He's got better jumping, which is a huge stat. And he has got a little bit more stamina as well. And then the most important ones, better reflexes, better positioning, better kicking, handling and diving. It's just an upgrade all round, really. Cannot wait to see how he develops. So there we go, Visser is in. We won't waste a position on the bench with Tucker, which I don't think he'll be very happy with, but you know, if a freak training injury was to occur, then we'd got Visser there. I've got Tucker there in the squad at least. We'll be able to go into the scout report now and get rid of all these keepers. We don't need them anymore. As much as Zach Steffen would have been a good choice, wages were just ridiculous. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Didn't mean to get rid of the pacey centre back. I'll have to re-add that. Not that we were getting many in anyway. I don't know what the scouts were doing. So Stefan Woodman can be off. We'll keep Watmore on there. Don't like seeing him as a free agent. Freddie Wood we'll get rid of as well. A lot of these have Borough links that I just like to keep. Ethan Ampadu. He's a player that we had that I forgot. Could maybe go in for a loan if we needed a centre-back. He might have been one who we looked at getting in before, but he didn't want to come down to the Championship. Could we try and loan Ethan Ampadu? Looking at the centre-backs, like I say, Woodhouse, Tucker and Reese, an injury to one of them and we're in a bit of trouble really. Especially with Woodhouse still not 100% a centre-back. Ampadu 72 rated, so it's another upgrade really. But only if Chelsea were willing to loan him. Can't afford to buy another player really. Broke our transfer record once. I don't think we'll be able to do it again. I mean, as much as I was looking at Ryan Sessegnon, you know, that might be a deadline day signing when we've got a bit of money. We might think, right, okay, maybe we can do it now, but yeah, he's so expensive to buy, Ampadu. It would be quite... I'd be very shocked if they'd loan him. I really would. Oh my word, what? Oh my word. I was expecting a message to pop up and say, nah, not having this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chelsea are happy for us to loan him. Wow, okay. Oh my word. Right, okay. Yeah, we'll just go for a loan. Let's not commit to anything. Holy moly. Yeah. Are we throwing ourselves into this? I really wasn't expecting them to say yes to this. And, well, they want us to pay 60-40. 23,000 is a lot. I feel like we might be throwing ourselves in this. I haven't even properly looked at his stats, to be honest. I'll try and push it down to 50-50 though. Come on, Chelsea. We've just got into the Championship and they're happy to do it. Oh my word. It's now down to the play. I mean, there's every chance Ampadu could say no. That has happened before. Happens quite a lot actually. But he actually is quick. He's got the sprint speed. He's got the jumping. He's got the reactions, the aggression, the interceptions. So actually, he is a pretty good player actually that I think we might be good to jump on. Which means we'd have, you know, we don't need a striker. We've got an additional winger. We've gotten an additional centre-back. And we've got that first choice goalkeeper. So to be fair, if If he says yes to this, then we'll be going to deadlock. Strict negotiations, eh? Ethan Ampadu turned down the offer to join your club. Well, Ethan, you can shove the offer where the sun don't shine. What a shame. I was going to call him another name there. Well, 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 Ethan. You think you're too big for little old FCMER? Well, you know what? Shove the offer where the sun don't shine. Maybe we have to just keep looking for a centre-back then. But, I mean, I think we could have possibly stumbled on a good one there. That Ibanez has gone. We were in the middle of scouting him and he's just moved from West Ham to Roma. So, sorry, from Roma to West Ham. So, that's a no-go. Keepers, not bothered. Strikers, unless there's a really good free agent, not really bothered. Rui Costa, I recognise his name. Did he used to play for Wolves or something? He looks alright, actually, but, I mean, we'll scout him. Free agent for new club. Tomori's career's gone down the crapper, hasn't it? If only. Leandro Conte, keeper. And I didn't even bother scouting this kid. So, that might be where I'm going to leave it. Couple of more players. You know, we've still got a nice little group of players to dip back into if we need them. I still feel like another centre-back might be required. Ampadu would have been pretty darn good now looking back, but it is what it is. Maybe we have to look at a Nathan Wood, maybe, you know, a squad player who might not be starting. You know, Woodhouse and you know, Tucker could be the starters. They've not done anything wrong to lose their place. Reece hasn't either. So instead of looking for a first team centre-back, we might just need a, you know, just a solid centre-back squad player. Nathan Wood, to be fair, has got an unbelievable, look at his speed, 87 sprint speed. That's incredible. Acceleration, jumping and strength. Not good agility, but he might make up for that with his sprint speed. So, you know, maybe we go for Nathan Wood and you know, make that Borough connection once again. I don't know if he's playing for Borough. I don't know what the crack is there. 2.8 to 4 million. Again, you know, we could do that. But we might have to send a player out just in case to cover everything. Again, I might just dip my toe in here and see if Borough will loan him. And no, they won't. So if we're going to go for Nathan Wood, we have to sign him. It's as simple as that. And I'm just not 100% sure if that's the right move. 2.8 to 4. 2.8. Bare minimum. I dare say that they'll be in the early 3 millions. Wages is only 6,000. It's going to be tight, isn't it? I don't know if there's a player Borough would be interested in going the other way, to be honest. I don't know if there's anyone we could willingly let go the other way. I think everyone in this squad will play a part, I think. We've got a lot of players. Another thing we have to look at is expiring contracts as well. We are going to have to sign these guys on extensions at some point. And there's a lot. Dunn, Reece, Kane, Seymour, every single one of them players I will want to be signing on. We're going to need the wages for that. So I'm going to leave the Nathan Wood one. Again, you guys let me know what you think we should do with Nathan Wood, but I am going to end this stream here because we've almost been going for 3 goddamn hours and my mouth's dry and I need a drink. So, as Harry Maguire signs for Napoli, poor Napoli, we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I'm glad we've been able to sit down, have a bit of fun, and I've been able to get through What a graphic for Wijnaldum joining PSG that was, by the way. Oh my God, look at that. Robertson to Barcelona, Neves to Liverpool. Look at some of the deals coming through. Jeez. But we are going to leave it there. So big thanks to everyone who has joined me for this stream. I know it's been a while since I've done one. I don't do them very often. So, you know, thank you for jumping in and joining and hopefully enjoying it. Sorry that it's been lagging a little bit. It's been very up and down. Not much I could do, really. I was getting, you know, the all go from YouTube to say excellent connection. So, yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. But regardless, hopefully we might be able to do one of these again. Like I say, one of the big pizza feedback that I got from you guys was shorter videos. So we might be bringing the FIFA episodes down to just 2 games an episode. That will make it easier for me to record them more regularly because I'll only need 45 minutes to record an episode, which is a lot better than over an hour. So I think shorter videos, 2 games an episode might be the way we're going to go, which rules out live streams, well, apart from very rare occasions. So yeah, we'll crack on with the career mode and obviously keep your eye out for any possible live streams that I may or may not do when I'm free. And like I said in the post I put out yesterday, an F1 career mode will be coming back. Which one it is, you'll have to wait and see. And as well as the CRL stuff, which I'm obviously still taking a part in every week. We are also going to be starting a brand new racing career mode on the wheel in March, which is going to be Gran Turismo 7, where we are going to be travelling the world, racing across the world, building up our car collection, earning money, and hopefully winning trophies as well. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for that. But a big thank you to everyone who's joined me. I know there's been a lot of you who've dipped in, dipped out, joining me from all over the world. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the help with the signings as well. And until the next one, thank you so much once again for joining me, guys. I'll see you guys very soon.